Hello?
Uh-oh. Now I see something with cam link. Let me mute that. Okay, we good now? Alright, I turned off what should have been that echo. Apparently when we added the cameras, trying to bring in, yeah. Hello. It tried to bring in my other camera for some reason. Are we good? I'm gonna just test here for a second. So I am on, yeah. Hopefully, I should be a little bit louder than I was before, because I messed with the settings. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm on new hardware, so I updated my computer last week. I got a new motherboard, a new processor, a new graphics card. Everything should be great, but, you know, you touch something and everything else breaks. So we're going to be working on, we have a really special ORKtober project. So this is Grumlok and Gazbag from Warhammer Online. So this is for Scorch Panda in chat. I'm going to go ahead and scroll up just because I was stuck on my phone here. I want to make sure I say hi to everyone. We've got Nikesi, hello, Sly, coming in with that sub for 35 months of support. Thank you, thank you. We've got Scott, Dino Dancin', Podinator, Termican, Riot, T-Dubs, hello. Slam, thank you for your help. How are ya? Earbry, Ravenlord, Son of Horus, hello. How we doing? We scrolling. Panda, welcome in. Methalion, hello. We do have orcs. Roger, Big Boss, hello. All right, I think we're set. Hey, Kev, welcome in. How are ya? A little louder than before. Sweet. That was the goal. I was a little quiet. Mini Painter Luke, it's so good to see you. Hello. And then yes, I do have new ink, which we can check out here in a little bit. But yeah, that's there's my updates, chat. How are you guys? How are we doing? How goes the weekend? I'm gonna go ahead and start getting some, oh, my camera got bumped a little bit. Start getting some paints out for, Grumlok and Gazbag, just because they're fun to say. How we doing today? How was the weekend? We had D&D yesterday, and then I had to do a test run for stream, and, I'll do some troubleshooting. New tattoo. I have, we had Shenron on my shoulder. We now have Piccolo. When, I guess, do you guys want to look at him now? We can hop over to the other camera if you want to see him. Let me get everything set up on my end here. I had a reference picture I had to close because I wanted to be in chat. Hey, Frozen Wolf, how are you? Did you get Muppet Baby Pickle? I did not, no. I can show him off here in a moment if you guys want to see. But yeah, how's everyone's weekend before I go over and do that? How we all doing? Sounds like there's some Seraphon being painted. There's, what else did I see in chat here? I know T-Dubs is working on Votan. Oh, hi, Honor First. How are you? Welcome in. Mini Paint Luke has actually got lots of painting done. It's been very productive. Let's go. What are you working on? What projects have we got? I'm going to go ahead and just do this for now. We'll do the cool patterns. This guy is metal, so I'm going to try it very, very carefully to not set him down too roughly or going to keep a little bit of a death grip on him. I'm going to zoom out. Staying where I want to be. George Bandis says, work. Today starts enrollment. Oh, from Medicare, so it's a busy time. It begins, it sounds like. I hope it goes well. What's everyone else got? Today I've got this orc. I think I want to do, obviously, a few more stream things. I recorded some YouTube stuff last week before Tattoo. I want to make sure that that's all good to go. So, the Starter Box Challenge Showcase should go up tomorrow. I'm going to do double checks on that here after stream. I also did an unboxing for some Kingdom Death. Thank you, Slam. If you guys want to check those out, those will be over on YouTube. We're doing the things. I'm going to make sure I've got everything all set up and ready to roll. Those, thankfully, were recorded before my computer exploded, so we should be good. Are we doing an exchange for November? We are. So I am working on that. Bill's helping me get the form set up. I owe him a graphic, so I'll get that over to him probably tomorrow. But if you guys want to join us, we're going to do another mini exchange. you guys are not familiar with our miniature exchanges, basically what we do is we all pick a miniature, usually like a character, and we paint them in November. And then at the end of the month, everyone who finishes their mini, we exchange. So kind of like Secret Santa, but that's all at the end. That way everyone who participated gets a miniature. So if you guys are interested and you want to start looking at miniatures, it can be anything. So it can be Warhammer, Kingdom Death, D&D characters, a 3D print if you've got a cool 3D print you want to work on. Anything like that you can throw in. But think like hero character size is what we're going to be doing. I'm going to scroll up here, make sure let's see. Skirgan True Blades, Orc Beast Boss, and Lionel Johnson. Nice. Nice, mini painter. Glad you're getting painting in. There's a little dink on the shield. I had to do some emergency sculpting on. No, sure, I'll enter. That's fine, Airbright. I know that the mail last time was very goofy. Very, very goofy. Let's see, Methalion's waiting for some Grey Knights to show up. Let's go. Sounds awesome. Yeah, if you guys want to join us, that'll be on our Discord. So, exclamation Discord will get you there. But that's where we do all of the matchups and updates and things like that. So I would encourage to join the Discord if you are interested in that. But that'll start in November. Just if you want to start looking for a miniature, would recommend go ahead and get it built, get it primed. You will need a before photo. So don't start painting just yet. But if you want to get it built and primed and ready to paint along with everyone else, it's a good time. I think I'm going to do Kingdom Death. I think I'm going to go through all of my brown boxes. So it's like single miniatures and see what Kingdom Death I want to paint. It was a lazy sorted day yesterday. Did some chores, went to Warhammer's shop to order Votan, went for happy hour at local food place, went home to hobby, watched the Canucks game. 2-0 start the season. The cup run is real, that's right. Everyone big dreaming right now. Everyone big dreaming. I was sad I didn't get to watch the Stars game the other night. We didn't have the channel that they're on, so I'll have to see how many games we'll actually be able to watch. I was ready to... I got home from Tattoo and was looking for it and wasn't there. And I was a little sad. Alright. Just have her not look like total trash to start the season. I'd like to watch some more this season. We didn't get to watch very much until playoffs, because then they're on like more channels and things. I'd like to watch some more. I'm going to go back to that mini exchange for just a moment. For those thinking about hopping in, what type of miniature are we looking at? I said I was thinking Kingdom Death. What would you guys want to do for something like that? Well, we let our red try. I think I'm going to start skin tones too. We're just going to do a lot of base coats here to start. I also think we're going to go with true metallics for this, because I think the little shiny shine is going to look really nice on him. I think this model is a good one for some true metallics, because then we can do some weathering and very orky things with it. Something like what? What was I talking about? I was just asking what people are going to do for the mini exchange, if they want to enter. What I was babbling about. I was going to do some Kingdom Death. Well, what would everyone else do? I have a character kicking around. I think that's the fun part of the mini exchange, is if it's a mini you just haven't gotten to. Maybe you don't need it for your force. Aw, Dom, thank you so much for that sub, for 70 months of support. How are you today? Welcome in. We're working on an orc. How's your weekend? This paint needs a good shake. Give me 1 second. Everyone says, I started working on Primaris Librarian. I've had sitting around. Oh boy, after using Vallejo so much, going back to Citadel is disappointing. I had to use Citadel for the blue armor. I right away missed the coverage of Vallejo. Which blue are you using? Just curious. There's a couple blue that I feel like if I could replace, I probably would. Hey, Dayscum, welcome in. How are ya? See, I found a mini that's for Relic Blade at FanX I picked up for the exchange. That'll be fun. Alright. Chat, if you get motion sick, look away for just a second for me. I'm going to move my camera and I don't want to make any... I think it got bumped while we were troubleshooting. Feels better. Immediately, I told you to look away. I tried to warn you. I tried. Day Scum, is there anything you're working on? Welcome on in. We've got more orcs to work on probably today. So the orcs we were working on before, we had some knobs that didn't get shipped with the other boys. Those have come in. I went to go pick those up. We may work on them tomorrow, actually, to get them wrapped up and with their friends. So we may do that tomorrow. You guys want to see some more orcs? Hanover Fist, welcome in. How are ya? Exalted, hello. Did you finish your leg workout? How did it go? Hope it's not too painful here for the rest of the day. But leg decks are rough. They're rough. Cantor, I've had the same with Cantor Blue, Ravenlord. I would usefully hope I surprisingly don't have any non-turquoise blues yet. That is one I switched to. It's a slightly different, so it's not an exact match. Nightlord's blue as a nice base. I think it covers nicer than Cantor Blue. Let's see, do we know when the Cities of Sigmar stuff will be up for sale? Nope. Might do them if I have the mini exchange. No, they don't like to give us dates until the pre-order articles. No, we do not. Unfortunately. Snickered knobs, I know. Orcs have all kinds of words that are just like, why? Why are you making me say these things? But we will, we'll probably work on them tomorrow. I'd like to get the orcs kind of together and back home. The Seraphon are going to get their clear coats later today. He's probably going to get a clear coat with them, just because metal. Go ahead and lock down what we get during the stream. So yeah, that's, I guess, my other goal for today, is to get some airbrushing. That's what I wanted to use. Oh no, but the pot had turned into a rubbery mess. Yeah, I feel like that's a good candidate then to find a Vallejo replacement. You peep a piccolo, you do. Let's go look. I'll show them off. The only thing is the second skin for this one has been more of a pain. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. Meow. Okay. So for those who haven't seen, here's Shenron. And then here's Piccolo. He still has the I can't even flex because the second skin. So the second skin for this one, compared to Shenron, he bled a lot more. In true Piccolo fashion, he's making me work for it. So he's a little muddy because there's extra ink and plasma in the second skin. So I'm trying to get a good... With the glare, he's a little hard to see. But, shall I post the pic? I'll do it after stream. I was hoping to get a better picture, but with the second skin, it's been really difficult. Yeah, like, the one I sent you to show, I was so tired. I was hoping to get a better picture, but with the second skin, it's been really difficult. But he is there. We're at the point where it looks a little weird because he's not even, like, a half sleeve yet. So eventually we'll have more over here. I think I need to pick something to fill this area. And then, obviously, this background will get blended out more. But yeah, I got him done on Thursday, so I'm trying to keep this second skin as on as long as I can. So on Shenron, it was real easy, Zambella. Like, I didn't do anything. I put the second one on, I didn't have to touch it. Other than him, like, itching, it was really easy. This one, my boy is being a problem. But, yeah, he bled a lot more. It's a lot more of the plasma. It's just, I don't know, this one's being more of a pain. I can say if anyone's thinking about getting a tattoo, this little hand right here hurt so bad. The inside of the arm is definitely more sensitive. So I can pass that along. Oh, hiyo, Orgello, how are you? How's your weekend? I'm just showing off Piccolo. How are you? Let me scroll up here. Maybe from anything from 2 months ago. Some of those paints. That's all I can say. Leo says dark Prussian blue is the equivalent to Cantor, but it doesn't look right. I had the same, Scott. I don't think... It may be the closest, but it's still not right. Goten's... I was thinking, Slam, Goten on the Nimbus going to school, where he's playing his little, like, Switch. I want that somewhere, because it's adorable. The further you go inner arm, the more itch. I feel like that's the worst part. Hey, Hey Midwest, we've got an orc to work on in just a second. I was showing off my new tattoo. It's good. Oh, I had your 11-year anniversary yesterday. Happy anniversary. Can I get some hype in the chat for 11 years? That's awesome. Did you guys do anything special for it? What'd you guys do? How long till the other arm has a sleeve? Let me, you know, I have plans. We're just not there yet. Well, let's head back to some painting. Let's show off this orc real quick. Okay. Yeah, the other arm has plans. Warhammer sleeve? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Nope. It is, we're gonna start with Berserk, actually. There's various versions of Layman Russ. My goodness. What would I even start with, Slam? What Layman Russ should I put on me? And then it's just a mix of the Primarch and the tank. Just to confuse everybody. So you're working on it. So I find it kind of funny. We are going hard on ORKtober. So let me get this metallic on our palette here. So this is a Grumlok and Gazbag. This is a Warhammer Online exclusive mini that Scorch Panda is letting me work on. So thank you, Scorch Panda, for the opportunity. But he's super fun. He has this little goblin shaman friend on his shoulder, like a parrot. He's adorable. Margilla says, yes, we spent way too much money. Anniversary hype. Anniversary hype. Let me link you some body pillows. Avian has already told me to put the Piccolo one on my throne. And I think I might. That's awesome. I always like peeping the new ink. Thank you so much, Zambella. Look forward to seeing the progress. I'll be lucky, or lurky while I chill on the beach. Ooh, enjoy. I am jealous. Thanks so much for coming by. Enjoy the beach. Let's see. Midwest is my birthday, which is in January. I'll be getting a tattoo of my grandmother's name on my arm. So she's been gone for 3 years now. And I think it's time. I think that'll be lovely, Midwest. That'll be lovely. Hey, Slam Dunkins. Welcome in. How are ya? What did folks make of the preview yesterday? Yeah, we've got a lot of hobby stuff to talk through. We can do that here in just a few minutes. I'd like to get a few base coats down, and then let's go through all the preview stuff. Before we go one by one, is there anything we're super excited for, chat? Anything from the preview we're real excited for? Slam Dunkins, is there anything you're working on? Welcome, welcome in. We've got this really cool exclusive mini that I'm excited to tackle here today. He is metal, so it took us a little bit to get him prepped. He's got like three layers of primer. He's gonna get a clear coat here after stream once everything's kind of dried for the day. We're gonna take good care of this boy. Because metal's always a bit of a pain, but we'll get there. Try really careful. Hey D&D Oddjob, welcome in. Oh, you have the sculpt laying around. How do you find it so far? So far, so good. It's been a while since I've cleaned up a metal mini, so that's kind of interesting. But yeah, so far, so good. How are you? What are you working on at the moment? He's laying around. What you got instead? Welcome in. Slices. Nope. I can't wait for various Golden Demon entries for the Go-Go Gadget Stiltman. That, I still don't know how I feel about the AdMech model. What do we think of the Stiltman AdMech model? Let me get a little bit of silver and then we'll go check him out, along with all of his friends from the preview. I don't know. Normally I like the more silly stuff. I don't know about it. Let's see, Sam Duncan says, I like 40k. I'm in the States, so it's tough to find players, but I like painting the minis. I feel like if you're looking for more players, going to the store and seeing if there's like a Facebook group. I'm in the States as well. If you can find where they're all posting, that seems to be the way to go. So it's usually a Facebook group or a Discord. If you can find that, that definitely helps. I would say if you can check out the stores, kind of ask around for that. Seems to be the way to go. Majason, hello, how are ya? That says, I'll get the new Dawnbringer book to continue the collection. I'll get the Stormcast Eternals and Sylvaneth New Heroes, but not in the box they're releasing with. Not the most impressive sculpt I've seen for them, yeah. Hey Burnsy, how are you? Burnsy says, reminds me of the Robin Hood cartoon movie during the archery scene. It does. How are you? Now that you say that, that's all I'm gonna see. Yep. Strolling up in the stilts. If the legs aren't just straight vertical, could be posed bent slightly, they could be a lot better. Let's see, D&D says, I'm finishing the last 3 models. Ooh, for Soulblight Gravelord Army to use for a tournament next weekend. That's awesome. How many points will that be then for the Soulblight? Cyrus Snipey Stilt's gonna be wary of moderate breezes, right? You look at him wrong. That's it. That's it. I feel like it would be very hard to be stealthy on those things. Doing pretty okay? Well, glad to hear that. Thanks so much for coming to hang out today. We are working on this Grumlok and Gazbag, which is actually a Warhammer Online exclusive mini. A cool opportunity here. Thank you again, Scorch Panda. I'm just getting base coats at the moment before we start doing some shades, some layering. Try and get all of our base coats on. Ah, Slam Dunkins with the orcs. Think they're fun, lots of dice, yes. We're going to have some more orcs tomorrow, I think. The ones I need to finish, and maybe we do these tomorrow as well. Maybe we just take another orc day. We have our Weird Boy, which I'm not a fan of this model, but I'm happy with how he's coming along. I think we've made good progress, even if I don't like the sculpt. And then we also have our Big Mac with Chuck Attack. So we need to get the front part. I was going to do some airbrushing and then get him finished up as well. They are going with 20 boys, and then I just had the orc knobs show up for that group as well. Slams and orcs seems like a trend. It seems so. What's going on here? What's going on here? I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyone else doing some hobby? Did anyone pick up the Warhammer Day model, that Votan model? Oops. I picked up a model the last couple days, but it was not that. At the store, I actually picked up some Moonstone. I picked up Eric the Enlightened. We're gonna work on this big old elk at some point. Because he's cool. And I wanted him. Because he was cool. The meta strategy of being big and dumb and hitting things just speaks to us slams. Moose, he's so cool. That was one I've been looking at, but like with shipping. It didn't make sense to get him before. So then he was at the store. And I just had to come home with him. Me family's about to get paint on. Let's go. Get that paint on. Let's see, we had D&D yesterday. I'm trying to think if we had anything. We had a creative way to cross a river. My brother got a staff that does a bunch of like ice stuff. It does like Cone of Cold. We used a wall of ice to cross a river and save ourselves like a few days of travel. It was the most silly thing, but it worked. But it worked. Yeah, I guess our session yesterday was a lot of travel, and we got some lore drops, which was nice. We are headed to go see Strahd now. What could go wrong at level 6? Could go wrong. Anyway, says I ordered 2 of the anniversary model. Give 1 an axe or a hammer. My working librarian and the Votan warriors on the desk today. Let's go. Sounds like a good plan to me. I do some more building here after lunch. Let's go, Slam. Build, build, build. I need to do the airbrushing. I may do a little bit more hobby this afternoon. This is enough 14 crafting time for hobbies. I think my brother is also working through crafting, he said. Like an update or something. I've not been keeping up with 14. I figure I'll hop back in with the new expansion. I've been playing more Yakuza Like a Dragon, which has been very good. What games is everyone playing? I tried to look through the Steam Next Fest and I didn't see a whole lot I was interested in. The new Age of Sigmar game is on there though, if anyone wanted to give that a try. I didn't see as much this time. I was like chomping at the bit to play. I've been playing Yakuza. I want to get back to Lies of P. I got to a platforming section and I just put it down because I hate platforming. So I need to just push through it one day and a little bit. It's really good. It feels great. It straight up feels like a FromSoft game, but like runs even better than FromSoft game. So I need to get back to it. I just haven't. Anyone else playing anything fun? Final game I signed at Square Enix Collective is on Steam Next Fest. It's called Little Goody Two Shoes. Worth checking out. Okay, we have a suggestion now. I will go look for it here after Sly. Actually, Sly, if you don't mind, do you mind throwing that in the video game section in the disc or the sub lounge, wherever you feel cozy putting it? You can absolutely say. Everyone check it out. I have to try that demo later. I need to get back to Armored Core. If anyone else would like to come join the Discord, thank you, Slam. The link is there in chat. Let's get all this first. Or Rhinox. Ooh, you're playing The Quarry, my spooky game. I watched some streams of that and it looked really fun. What do we think so far, Frozen Wolf? Those games are fun, especially the getting to play around like Halloween. Hey Kodiak Clash, welcome in. How are ya? I'm really sad. I did not play the MMO. I know that there's private servers and I've been tempted to check it out. My friends played a bit of it, but I was too deep into World of Warcraft at the time. So I didn't actually play it and I didn't even know Warhammer at the time. So I definitely need to check it out. How are you? Welcome in. I love this mini. I love the little shaman like shoulder parrot. It's so good. Saw Grumlok and had to peek in. Thanks so much for coming to check us out. Is there anything you're working on? We're going to do a few more base coats, and I think we're going to go through the reveals from yesterday together, because it's kind of fun to scroll through together. We'll do that here in just a little bit. With it being a Sunday morning here in the States, just letting people wake up a little bit before we do all that. Return to Reckoning is still fun. It's fun to jump into. Age of Reckoning at launch was such a cool time. I can imagine. Yeah. Okay, maybe I look into this. I think that could be fun. I don't know how. I don't know. I'm tempted to like stream it so you guys can see. I think it could be fun. Back when Nikki was cool, and I just made miniatures while surrounded by manga with anime tattoos. Even more cool. Thank you, Slam. My rise with nerdom. You start your ORKtober mini as well? What do you have picked out for yours? Chat, who else is working on some orcs for ORKtober? Yeah, I think we orc it up tomorrow too. Also tomorrow, while we're doing announcement stuff, we're gonna have a sponsored section tomorrow with American Eagle. So if you guys want to come check that out, help me get that bag. That will be tomorrow. We'll have orcs and a sponsored section. I'm pretty excited about. Hey, Badab, welcome in. How are ya? How many times has the Bad Moon icon on the goblin staff broken? Well. Well, at least once. How are you? Welcome in. I think it's in my bag. Okay, I do have it. I thought it was part of the basing stuff, so that will get attached later. But I do have it. How get bag? You show up here to hang out and watch us paint some orcs. That's how get bag. Let's see. Kodiak says, I don't know yet. I have so many greenskins that need painted, but I'm out of actual orcs. I do a squig rider or troll, or I can read for Warhammer Old World. That'll be fun. I think anything with squigs is always fun. I paint one a week for ORKtober every year. It broke more than one time when I painted this model. It was fun. Great. All right. Well, we have that to look forward to later then. Love it. Yep, I think I skipped right over it because it was in with the basing stuff, so we'll get that later. All good. Sponsored section, that's right. Nikki is a consummate professional. Has never once dropped a model in stream. They jump out of my hand. Okay, it's not me. They don't like to be there. Squeezel, welcome in. How are you? I think there's still an American Eagle in the mall near me. I've been in exactly once. Oh, they should cross the American part out. Messily painted a Canadian Eagle. I get their flannels, and I do like their jeans are comfortable. So I do shop at American Eagle, which makes the sponsored section pretty great. Sponsored sections will be Nikki getting a sweet new fashion montage. We're actually the hard part because it's through Twitch and demographics. We're gonna be looking at the men's lines, but then I will be doing some shopping. Yeah. But I get to show you guys what you can pick up if you'd like. So that'll be tomorrow if you guys don't mind giving a lurk, hanging out a little bit. Avian, welcome in. How are you? That says, AE had t-shirts I like, but then they changed to heavier cotton, and now they feel gross. Don't say that during my sponsored stuff. Get that all out of your system right now. It is tough when they change materials, though. I understand. Hard to know, like, the next time you order if it's going to be the same material or not. That makes it tricky. Sure, I could rock a suit, yeah. Curry suit, if American Eagle had them. Maybe we just get a giant hoodie. Those are my favorite. Get a big old hoodie to hide in. Sounds great. You have too many orcs? I didn't think I would hear that from Avian. How are you today? Are you gonna work on those commandos today? Is that why there's too many orcs? Wasted mine, you can bork. Hello. How are you? Hopefully your emotes are working in the Discord now. I don't know. Discord has not wanted to keep the integration up to date. So I try to remember to refresh it when I can, but I think I had also forgotten. What are you up to today? We're working on Grumlok and Gazbag. This is the Warhammer Online exclusive mini. We need to start his little goblin friend. His little black cloak. Hello, Velvet Plum. Welcome on in. How are ya? No such thing as too many orcs. I think that's how orc armies work. Yeah, there's no such thing. How are you today? See, Midwest also. Scorch Panda. All the orc players saying like, wait. wait. Oh, they aren't. I think it's Twitch. I was gonna say, I was wondering if September made a mess of things. Alright, well. I can also upload Bork here until you get it together. Until Twitch gets together, not you. Until it works for you is what I meant to say. But I can go ahead and upload it so you have it. That's really annoying. I hate that it's like, support me, but then it breaks everything. Even says, I was back to working on Bruce and noticed I was missing 2 pieces on the orc. So this morning's been looking for bits. Let's see, Velvet says, not too bad. Depressed I haven't done anything orky for ORKtober. We have half the month left. Let's go. Do you have something you could pull out today for it? We got plenty of time for ORKtober. Let's go. As an orc player, there's never enough WOG. That's right. Poor Avian's like, I have too many orcs, Chess. Like, no. Absolutely not. No, you do not. Let's see. Avian says, I think I could have over 500. I feel like I'm lowballing. Everybody says, I feel like an idiot. I thought I lost part that I just cut off the sprue. Spent time looking for it, so trimmed another of the same thing. It was still in the sprue. It's fine. Hopefully it all resolves on the 18th. Yeah, it's just one of those things, right? Thank you so much for the support, but I'm sorry that Twitch broke everything because of it. That seems a little broken, you know? I guess up to your YouTube and Discord. Thank you so much, Frozen Wolf. Yeah, in case you guys missed it, we do have the starter box challenge video goes up tomorrow. So if you guys were part of our starter box challenge, we did the showcase. So I recorded that here last week before my computer exploded. But if you want to check that out, that will be up tomorrow. I feel like this should be skin. I have it as leather. Alright, we can leather it up. That's fine. Welcome in. How are ya? We're working on an orc. What you up to? Bubba says, I've been harlequining for ORKtober. That's a thing, right? I think it's a thing, yeah. I'm gonna get an orc out later just for the principle of it. Come join us. Come orc it up. It says, I'm putting a dwarf together. Don't tell the greenskins. You're very welcome. Saw the some of the dwarves yesterday. Oh, oh no, slam. Sorry, Frozen Wolf. I think we had a misclick. Yeah, sorry. My mod's itchy banhammer finger there. Sorry about that. You were all good. It just clicked randomly. Slam's just out here banning everybody. Let's see. We also need other kind of bronzy colors. I'm also going to put the base back to black because it's bothering me. Very messy with the overspray. Professor Graham, hello. Hoot, what you up to today? What you got going on? Do you guys want to go through the reveals? Is it time? Good time. Maybe while this base is drying. Got a bit more silver. Mods know only one thing, and it's always exterminators. Normally, I'm here for it, but not for Frozen Wolf. We need Frozen Wolf. It's okay, no worries. You must love orcs. Yeah, Slam's just sticking up for the orcs. What happened? Soraya, thank you so much for that sub for 60 months of support. Thank you, thank you. How are you today? How's the weekend going? I appreciate it so much, thank you. Who's gonna build some dire wolves? That's spooky for October. I like that. They must show their power on occasion, so we don't forget to fear him, as is proper. Just start swinging the hammer. They do make it like it's a blessing and a curse, right? They make it easy when you need to ban someone and get them out of here quickly. But also, sometimes, it's too quick for those you don't mean to do. Because as soon as chat moves, like a line, and you're going to click, it's tough. Amy says, I'm gonna regret this, Nikki. I have said I would never mod, but if needed, I would mod... Oh, wait, mod the mods for me? Someone's gotta do it. It says, the reveals are very meh. Here's a boring cron. Some old Bretonians. Admech guy with silly legs. There was an interesting mix of things, for sure. For me, I'll be waiting for the Striking Scorpions to be separate. I think that was the thing I was most excited for. Do you guys want to go through the reveals? We can go kind of quick, if you guys want. I just know you guys like to do that together. It's kind of fun. Hey, Konami's Quest, welcome in. Thank you, thank you. Your whole that's the plan here, Konami's Quest. We're gonna be twinsies. So here is Shenron is my first tattoo, and then I got Piccolo on Thursday. So Vegeta is next for me. Welcome on in. How are you? Picking up what you're putting down, twinsies. I love it. My people, my people. Madame says, just realized I have to paint this mini faster than expected, as the joke won't be funny after the holiday. Oh yeah, if you've got a photo, I would love to see. Marathman, welcome in. How are ya? Hello, nerd. How are you? Sunny, welcome in. They just sing more work on your bills or chef's kiss. How are ya? Ah, Shenron is wrapped down my whole right arm. That's badass. I love that. No krillin yet. No krillin yet. I've got a few other ideas, and then I think it's going to come down to, there's a few spots I think I'll need to pick something smaller to fill. Ted Yamcha and the elbow divot. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, not Krillin, Vidab. No. We can't do that to Krillin. No. Alright, let's hop over and go through the reveals, because it's fun to do that together. Meow. Oh. Krillin as he's exploded by freeze. Yeah, spoilers from how long ago? Let's take a look at these reveals. It's fun. Let's see, I have tons of stuff. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, 4-star Barl Janemba, Super Saiyan 3 Go Tanks, Mystic Gohan Kid Buu, that's awesome. I have to, Konami's Quest, the hard part for me, I have to save up one. I have to pick which Vegeta I want, and that's gonna be difficult. That's gonna be difficult. Yeah. You understand my pain. Alright. Here is, in case anyone missed it, these are the reveals from yesterday. So, we're going to start with their kind of overall article, and then we can drill down into what we want to look at. So, that's just the embed. So we're going to start right here. So for 40K, the next codex, which we did have on the roadmap, but we got a little better look at. So we got Mechanicus and Necrons coming. Adeptus Mechanicus and the Necrons are the next two factions to receive codexes in 40K. The Zealous technology work between cyborgs of the Mechanicus are getting reinforced by Skatros? Supremely sneaky sniper on stilted legs. While the dynastic Necrons bow deeply as Imatech the Stormlord, he feels his living metal panoply. This is what we've got here. So this is the stilts we were talking about. I won't read through it, but here's the mini. What do we think, chat? I looked up the episode where Frieza explodes Krillin, episode 95. Thank you, Slam. So I can grab my references. Original Japanese air date, yes. Oh no. 1991. Yep. Yep. Yeah, what do we think of the extendo legs? Wait, someone says, sorry, AdMech players. I mean no offense, but that model is silly. It's interesting. It's interesting. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, it's kind of fun, but kind of goofy. I'm gonna just do a quick scroll here to see if we have anything else. I think the difficult part for me is here. It looks great. It looks like a cool sniper. And then they put it on the legs. So I'm curious what people will do. To see if they will, modify it so you can keep, like, the cool body and everything, and just change the legs. It's got a nice exhaust tip, right? You know, in the AdMech chicken walkers, put them in the cockpit, then maybe, yeah. I'm curious to see what people will do with this, if they don't like the legs. Yeah. I think, transport kind of across the board. It's a little strange. It's stupid looking IMOs as Badab, but I see a lot of broken models. This will likely be backward dice are being rolled. People are standing. Yeah, if you're leaning over to move minis. Wallace and Gromit wrong trouser vibes. Yeah, it's like his tail. It's interesting. But that is, that's what AdMech are going to be getting. Back up here. For the Necrons, Imatech got a little bit of a, I don't even want to say a glow up, because he's pretty similar to the old model. We were kind of looking at it yesterday in the Discord. But here is his new model. I do like the cloak quite a bit. I think it looks pretty cool. He needs to be sniping position in terrain, but conversion fodder for sure, yeah. Spaces looks like you can quite easily gear to the middle part of the exhaust, then shorten the legs. Looks like a lot less like they're walking on stilts. Hey Greenleaf, welcome in. How are ya? This one looks cool though. I do like this mini. This is this also gets Imatech out of Finecast, which is great. So more and more minis coming to plastic and out of Finecast, which is always a good thing. Scroll down for details here. Yeah, we got the The RGB gamer cloak. The little scarabs on it. And then the codex. So exciting for Necrons and AdMech. Where are my Necron and AdMech people? Are we excited? Anything we're hoping for with the codex? The other room, all I hear from Scott is good rules. That's what we got. Alright. Next up, for Sigmar, we had Dawnbringer's Book 3, The Long Hunt, Innis Cryptborn, and Belthanos, First Thorn of Kurnoth. So let's go through these. Alright. So here is... In order to continue on their quests, the warriors of Sigmar must rely on the help of a dubious ally who is not seen in the mortal realms for as long as many can remember. Enter the God King's prodigal son and first Lord Relictor, Ionius Cryptborn. I really love this dragon. I do feel like he looks like a chaplain on a dragon, but I love this dragon. So cool. Let me scroll up here. You know, there's a Robin Hood cartoon, the Disney one. Ooh, you need to watch that. It was a good one. Panda says, Storm my Cast Torno so dope, I want it so bad. That's where the new Termy Chaplin's bones went. Yeah. This is a cool mini. I really love the dragon. Let's scroll down here for some. Here we go. More details. Let's see, the Warden of Lost Souls is a tragic figure who spent decades searching fruitlessly for a cure to the flaw in the reforging, an affliction that has robbed his closest friends of their hearts and minds, left his own voice no more than a sepulchral rasp. Now, though, he's been called upon by Sigmar once more to serve as an as-of-yet unknown higher purpose. Teaser. But yeah, really cool model. I love the dragon. But that surprises no one, because I love dragons. Surprises no one. Alright, and then yeah, if you guys... This is the old model. So Ionis has seen many battlefronts, pictured on foot above right as Lord Relictor, stood shoulder to shoulder with many allies in the centuries he's been fighting. Most noticeable of these is Vanda's Hammerhand on the left, his closest friend and confidant. But is a reunion in Dawnbringers a friendly one, or could it spell disaster for both? You'll need the book to find out. And a cool shot here with the other dragons. So very cool. I know Sly said picking up the book. Anyone else interested in the Dawnbringer book? Let's see, Panda says, I almost bought Big Pig yesterday. Ended up with only the Terminator Chaplain, Librarian, and the Terming Kit. Alright, next up. This one's really cool. Belthanos. First Thorn of Kurnoth has arrived. He is responsible for keeping the spirit of Kurnoth, the Sylvaneth god of the hunt, alive. Should his eternal chase ever cease, the dim embers of godhood would gutter out forever. I love that they're doing more bugs. I really like the bugs. Get it out, Erebry. Thanks so much for coming by. We'll see you later. Yeah, this is a cool mini. Let's see. Always at the fore of the evergreen hunt, sounding his war horn atop his carnelian great spite. This is more than just a big, brutish, bellicose bug. The great spite is a manifestation of pure jade life magic. Conveys Belthanos to his targets with vital haste and perfect coordination. He himself is an adept of arboreal warfare, holds authority over all Kurnoth hunters. Their prey do not know they are marked for death, but once the evergreen hunt had a quarry, little can stop its pursuit. Spurred by the primordial rhythm that pulses the heart of all Sylvaneth. So there's more details. Love the bug boy, he's really cool. And there's a shot with some of the newer bugs. So he's also in Dawnbringers, book 3. And then, what was this? The Blades of Belthanos, a box containing Belthanos, 3 of the Hunters, and 3 Revenant Seekers, who can also be built as the Lancers. So if you're interested, he will be in a box with all of these. It's pretty cool. Alright, and then, last but not least, we've also got... Oh, is this just for the book? Here is book. Book 3, The Long Hunt. Book 3. And this has more of the Path to Glory stuff. This gets into rules. I probably won't go into too much of that, but if you're interested in campaign book, there it is. There is book Alright, next up we had Kill Team Salvation. The Gallowdark has finally fallen from orbit, plummeting to the budding Forge World Beta Decima. Eldari striking scorpions, seeking to rescue a Farseer from maniacal Magos, find themselves battling against the Space Marine scouts called in to defend the clandestine experiments. Prepare to skirmish atop seaborne industrial rigs in the first entry in the next season of Kill Team. Take a look at these. Here is the box. Here is a closer look at our striking scorpions. Again, I'll probably get them once they're released separately. I don't need the whole box. Gotta wait till tomorrow for my World Eaters arrive. I only just realized it's Sunday. Oh no, another day to wait. Ew, Eldar Successors. I think they look nice. I think, again, getting out of fine cast into plastic. I think they look great. I like that we've got some options, which we've had with the other kill teams, which is cool. He's going to plastic, leaves fire drakes, and what else? The warp spooters. Still need plastic. Yeah, I think they look good, but I'll get them when separate. And then the Scout Squad for our Marine players also look cool. Oh, Swooping Hawks too. Thank you, Ghost Hawks. How are you today? Roll through the scouts here. Look cool. Getting their size scale. Match everything. They look good. Yeah, I got a new tattoo on Thursday, Greenleaf, so he's still in the second skin to heal. Am I back at the beginning? I think I am. Okay. And then the terrain. Box also comes with the book. And then we got the board with the water. I don't think this photo is really doing justice. I think it looks a little strange. But I think it's a really cool idea. I just don't think the photo does it justice. But really cool kind of theme for the board. Very different. But there is Kill Team. What do we think? Who's excited for this box? I like the Kill Team terrain. They've done a really nice job with all of the terrain. The different boxes. Alright, and then last but not least, Old World, the Kingdom of Bretonia. I'm not going to go through all of these because I don't remember how many of the older models I've got in this recap, but we'll go through at least. We've got our Lord on Pegasus, which is the one that got leaked, but looks really cool. I think it looks great. The new Bretonia stuff is really good, yeah. Old World. The Fox says, doing good. Thank you for following Instagram back as I'm your main account. Yeah, I'm glad I found you. The old models are very noticeable. Yeah, they are a bit. They are a bit. But this Pegasus is great. This is a cool mini. I like the having the two different paint schemes here too for the kind of some ideas there. We've also got the Battle Standard Bearer on Pegasus. Just need more Pegasus in general. In gaming. We've got the Knights of the Realm on foot, which are the ones with all the silly hats. We have the TF2 Knights here collecting all of their hats. And says, I feel like the Scouts are potentially a future thing. They're separate just to fill out a force, yeah. Yeah, if you're not actively playing Kill Team, or if you don't need the terrain. Silly hats, we got Pig Hat, we've got Elsa hat, we've got all kinds of hats. Anime waifu figure hat, yeah, they're all here. Look at all these hats. Got the like the cow head too, like the Lumineth almost. All the hats. Separate hats with banner and locks. He's got all these like locks and. Also got the here are the Pegasus Knights. So these are the ones that are coming back. These are the old models that will now be produced to go with the new stuff. Pegasus Knights. The Knights of the Realm. Of our Men-at-Arms. I do love the little, like, frogs on sticks there. They're certainly here. Yep, you can purchase these. The very crazy mustache here up front. I do love. We've got the Bowman with the, like, stork on top of the banner. Fun. I do like the, like, pike line in the front. I think that's cool. Yeah, Son of Horus, we have a sponsored section tomorrow. If you guys don't mind lurking along tomorrow, that helps me out. Here's the Handmaiden of the Lake. I'm sorry, I don't like this model, like at all. But also available for those who do like her. And what was this? Previously revealed this year are the Battle Standard Bearer on foot, questing Knight Paladin with Great Weapon, positively radiant, Lady Elise card, be available at launch or shortly after in resin. Which is now my favorite thing in the Warhammer streams, is when they say resin and watching the chat. Also got our Trebuchet, which is a Forge World resin. And that is what we've got for Bretonia. Who's gonna be picking up Bretonia for Old World? Add some fairy wings so she's up to for Sleeping Beauty. I don't like how she's leaning forward. It really bothers me. Because it doesn't look correct. Yeah, I'm falling. Please help. Yeah. And no one's gonna help her. When resins, people go ballistic, exactly. It's so fun. Like, they say it, and then the chat just goes whoop. It's the best. It's my favorite thing. I do like these Pegasus Knights quite a bit, though. They're pretty cool. I don't need Old World. I won't be getting Old World, but that looks pretty sick. I do like that. I like the Pegasus. And that's what we got. Chat, what are we most excited for out of the previews here? For me, it'll just be the Scorpions. And then if I decide to get like a Bretonia character just to paint, because they're cool. And I kind of wish I had some from way back when we did start Fantasy. GW's been bad for dynamic poses lately. The one I don't like is an old model, but just want the Unicorn Damsel from the Bretonia range at the moment. Not a darn thing, Susu. I feel like it's almost a relief when there's a reveal when there's not a whole lot that you want. When your wallet gets to rest a bit. Probably get the kill team terrain, maybe the scouts. Alright. Well, that's what we got. Let's get back to our orc. Okay. Scoot back in here. Now that our base is dry, I won't accidentally stick my finger in anything too, so that's good. Oh, what do we want to work on, chat? I feel like we should go ahead and get our bronze colors on here. Oh, sure. For camera, so I don't discuss my setup on stream, but I do have my gear listed. So exclamation gear, if you want to check that out. While I get my paint on my palette here. Come on. That gear link is a bunch of affiliate links, so those do help me out. So thank you to everyone who uses those. But I try to include everything from streaming. There's some paints on there, some hobby supplies. You want to see some of the stuff I'm using on here, that is listed on there. If I'm missing anything, let me know. Just expect the Tomb Kings will be the same. Some metal, fine cast, converted to resin. Remade with a lot of classic kits, yeah. That's, it's interesting to see how we go along here. I think we were kind of talking about this last week, where kind of comparing what they've done with Heresy and Old World, which I guess it's kind of the same, because Heresy still has our characters in resin. But I feel like that would be the closest comparison for what will be coming. But yeah, it's been interesting to see. I kind of want to paint up an orc, but I just have way too much paint to take part. Yeah, I hope that helps. I did check your gear list. There's actually no section that explains how get box. If you could add that, that'd be great. Well, you'll just have to subscribe to my YouTube to learn more on how get box. Cool, thank you so much for that sub for 55 months of support. How are you this weekend? What you up to? Welcome, welcome. I appreciate that. We're painting an old orc, so this is from Warhammer Online. It's an exclusive mini for them. Grumlok and Gazbag. That YouTube, yeah. Speaking of YouTube, tomorrow our starter box challenge showcase is going to be up. If you guys want to see all the minis and get the total for how many minis we all painted together, that will be up tomorrow. It was really cool getting to go through and see what everyone worked on. And hopefully I added everyone's stuff up right. Hopefully I got my numbers right. We should be close. JPix was a little hard because it was against a background, but I think I counted everyone up. We'll be close at least. Kuzan's using your propane-powered toothbrush? What? What are you doing? Do I want to know, Kuzan? Is the better question. Do I actually want to know? Oh, who's asking if we got Baldur's Gate 3? Are we thinking about it, Kuzan? Real good. Real good. Did a 4-player playthrough. That's pretty cool. It would have been fun to go through it with our D&D group. They were all able to. Maybe next time. Makes looting so much nicer. Yeah, I could imagine. Imagine that. I feel like you've talked about it here in the street. Did you have a... What did you play, Kuzan? Why do I want to say a sorcerer? Maybe Hoot had this. I don't know. No, Hoot had the Spore Druid. That's right. It's fun with 4 people, but boy, did it take forever. 90 plus hours. I think that's the hard part with those like really large games. Is that's a lot of time to commit to. So I've not done any games of that size with like a group. But if you already have like your D&D group doing it, you've already got like time blocked out for that. I could see that being a little easier to get through. But yeah, it's definitely a lot of time. First character is a Sorlock, okay. Duragar Oathbreaker Paladin. Fun. Paladins are pretty strong. For anyone who played Baldur's Gate 3, what characters did we have, chat? I want to go back and play either a paladin or maybe a monk. Because I didn't get to play... I played a monk in kind of an in-between campaign, so I didn't really get to play my monk. And I kind of want to. And I've heard the game gives you a fair amount of gear for it. So it seems like it could be a fun fit. Alright, let's get a little bit more of our base coats, and then let's start, I want to start at least the skin today, and a bit of that red. Kind of my goal. I'm going to try to keep working on the front of our orc here, so that I can actually hold on to him in the back, without just getting paint everywhere. I may save that for another day, maybe tomorrow, since we're going to take another orc day tomorrow. So if you guys like the orcs, we'll be back tomorrow with more orcs. I think we're going to finish our characters we've got, and then just keep working on the orc commission. I'm going to do a gold dwarf Oathbreaker Dark Urge. Ended up doing a Spore Druid instead. More orcs! That's right, more orcs. And then, yeah, Son of Horus mentioned again, we are going to have a sponsored section tomorrow. So if you guys don't mind, giving a lurk, leaving up the stream, that helps me out a whole bunch. So we're going to take a look at American Eagle stuff tomorrow. It'll be about 10 minutes, so not like a huge thing. But if you want to help me out, that'll be tomorrow. Every lurk is much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. The game already gives so many melee characters for your group, making a pally seem unnecessary. That's fair. They're just very strong. That makes sense. I think part of it is like my actual like IRL campaigns. I end up playing casters most of the time. So getting an excuse to play a caster in the video game is kind of tempting. Or, sorry, not play a caster. I've had a, my first character was a sorcerer, then I had a cleric, and then a bard, and now even my rogue is an arcane trickster, so it's a lot of magic. I kind of want to try something else. And in a video game where I'm not committed to having to fill out like a specific role. Seems like a good way to do it. honest, hear the rumor the Xbox Series X model refresh won't include a disk drive. I think one of them already doesn't have a disk drive. I'll be honest, I don't remember with the series. I think one of them already doesn't have a disk drive. It's digital only. Apparently Walmart will be ditching selling physical Xbox games. I did see that the other day, yeah. The Series S, okay, doesn't have the drive. So that would be both of them without a drive then. That was confirmed, all digital? Okay. I saw people talking about it, but I play all of mine on PC, so I didn't really give it a good look. I love that Game Pass is on PC. That's where I play all my stuff. That's where I'm playing Like a Dragon right now. It's very nice. Next campaign is just a half-giant berserker. It seems like Nikki Smash. The hard part is Danny loves to play those types of characters. So she had a barbarian that she loved. She now has a ranger with a blood spear. So she's kind of reverted back to Danny Smash at this point. She's doing well with her ranger, though. I'm proud of her. As she doesn't play as many games as the rest of us do, but she picked up the ranger pretty well. Remembering skills and things like that. So she's done very well. I'm proud of her. Branching out. Abandoned stealth, return to blood. Exactly. That's Danny. That's Danny. Danny's here for the chaos, and I love it. She's the one that when we we're just picking up curses left and right, she's just like, let me touch all the things. Acquire all of the curses. Some of them have now worn off and she's sad about it, but she's that one. It's not afraid to hop in there, touch things, see what happens. Where maybe some of us are a little scared to do that. I feel like you and Danny would get along. Yeah, Danny, yes. Yep, you guys can find all of the traps with your face together. It's fun though. Because there's always those things, like in a campaign with a character you want to keep, and you're like, I don't want to touch that because what if I die? Danny's like, whatever, I'm touching it. And that's just fun, you know? That's just fun. Alright, let's start working on his skin tone a little bit. I want to start to at least get our shade on. I don't want to do the washes for the metallics just yet. I want to be able to work on stuff around them. But let's get skin tone started. But now she can get even more new and exciting curses, right? I'm sure she will, Son of Horse. She'll find something. I have no doubt. But if anything else is in this campaign that she can just touch, she'll do it. You get all the curses, eventually it swings back around. They become blessings, yeah. Hashtag blessed. Hashtag blessed. That's our Danny. I'm sure it's fun for Scott, too. The best part, I think, is Scott has to track all the curses, because some of them are, like, time-based. So he has this giant, like, notepad with, like, everything she's picked up, and how long she's had it. And oh, I tried to hook her up with lycanthropy yesterday, but she made her con saves. Don't tell her that. I didn't realize that was one of the things we were saving. I'm sure she'll give you more chances. Sword Go, your soul is mine. Dan, get in line. The helm and the shield also have tips. Take a number, please, says Danny. Let me get her on a one-shot here on the stream. I think that'd be fun. She's Mr. Burns. So many curses at once. A single one of them can't take hold and kill her. Yeah, so you're saying I'm invincible. My god, no. A single event could. Invincible. I think that's pretty accurate, Slam. Yeah. I think you nailed it there. Pretty accurate. The day she just, like, explodes is gonna be the best. The day she just... Kaboom. Every character's like, if I die, I become God's problem. Maybe I'll be immortal. It's fun to play with. Yeah. I'm trying to take more chances on my rogue than I have in other characters, too. So far, I've been okay. I was able to get away from the hag that I stole from. Will my luck run out eventually? Probably. But for now, it's fun. I'm trying to push myself to do more stuff like that. But I normally would not. By the sounds of it, she'll explode like Pandora's box. Yeah, everything bad's unleashed into the world, yep. She just curses the entire world on her way out. That's our Danny. It's gonna be great. When it happens, chat, I'll let you guys know. Not if, but when it happens, I will be sure to let you know. Has anyone else been playing some tabletop? I got some RPGs going on. I think I saw Norman was playing some Pathfinder. Meant to go back and look at the photos. I don't want to do another... The one shot played with Noob was a lot of fun. I don't know when our next one will be. Kind of nice to try a different system out. I would be horrible at keeping characters alive. I'd be so tempted to just check everything. Almost certainly become Mimic Chow. I think for one-shots, I tend to do a bit more of it. Because then it's like, whatever. There's like a continuity thing. I don't care if I lose the character I made in 5 minutes. The ones I want to spend some time with, though, I have a hard time being a little bit more adventurous with. I had board game night the other night. It absolutely counts. I'm sorry, I don't know board games as well. But anything, what did you guys play? Is there something you really liked? Laughing these metal models and his horns that go, like, all the way back. We played Lovecraft Letter. Had a blast. Feel like you explained Lovecraft Letter to me, now I'm trying to remember. I'm glad it was fun, Panda. Let's see about getting a Warhammer game in next weekend. Let's go. I need to bug Scott to do the same. I keep forgetting to ask to set up a time where we can play. Let's start working on our red a little bit. A little bit of a weight on his shoulder. Also pick up to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 this week. Reinstalled that, gonna start it up again. It's cool that they keep updating it. I honestly don't know a whole lot about it, but it's cool that they keep getting updates. Alright, there's that. Get all that blended and highlighted in a bit. I guess we can start the leathers. Do that. We've got his glove and all that while our washes are drying. Need to find an Adrex Agatone model for conversion idea I had. Oh, but he sold out online. Yeah, they got the Space Marine Codex. All the Salamander players are happy. Still watching Kai. I am still going through One Piece for One Piece. I have now made it to the Alabasta arc, which is gigantic. So I'll probably start that here this week. Spy Family is back, so I'm watching Spy Family. Still watching Jujutsu Kaisen. It's been very good. Anyone else watching anything good? I'm just anime at the moment. I haven't really watched anything else. Oh, and Bobbity ship. Okay. But just some people like shit is like, what is wrong with these things? Oh, pui pui. Yeah. Met and mourned. It's been really fun watching Panda go through the rewatch. Especially because there for a little bit. You're now ahead of me, but that's where I was in the manga. Because I'm doing the manga read too. Because I like seeing all the art. 10 times. But yeah, if anyone wanted to get into One Piece has been great. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, One Piece is a fan project that edits down One Piece. It takes out the filler. So essentially the pacing is more in line with the manga. And that's helped me get through a lot of One Piece that I would not have gotten through. I tried it forever ago, and I think I just wasn't in the right like mindset for One Piece. I'm very much enjoying it this time. Characters are all a lot of fun. Luffy's great. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. If anyone else wanted to hop into One Piece, we'll recommend One Piece. I have to check out One Piece to say watch the shows. I think it's very good, Slam. I think like catch up. It's basically torrent stuff. Download it and buy the episode or buy the arc, and it's been very good. I've enjoyed it like more than I thought I would. I have not watched so we canceled our subscription, Toria. I think I'd watch it now that I'm a little further in. I really wanted to see the like I can't even say source because I'm watching the edited one, but I wanted to watch the anime first before I did. Oh my goodness. Hi Mousebait, how are you? Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate that. Go get that coffee. We're working on Grumlok and Gazbag. He's looking a little weird right now because we just have base coats and stuff. But this is a Warhammer Online exclusive mini. So welcome on in. We're going to ORKtober it up today and tomorrow at the very least. Crunchyroll has One Piece anime. You can watch Crunchyroll. That's, yeah. Sorry, we canceled our Netflix, so I haven't watched the live action. Sorry. And then, yeah, if anyone doesn't want to do, if you want the full experience, not the one pace, then Crunchyroll, hop on that. Is he trying to get one of my dudes who can now drive? Or get one of my dudes who can now drive to go get me some? Go get that coffee. I think a nice Sunday coffee sounds great. I hope that they do it. Hope you get that coffee. If you can't exploit your children, why have them, right? If they're not going to go get you coffee, what is even? What is even? I mean, when I learned to drive, I know that was part of mine. That was part of my learning to drive. Helping out parents. It seems to be the main benefit. There's unpaid interns. They're just the coffee interns, yeah. Really get a job, and then you can get a cut like the mafia boss. Not coffee, but I guess fall related. I made for D&D yesterday. I made a caramel apple like charcuterie board. So I cut up apple slices, and I had some like caramel sauce that you could dip, and then a whole bunch of toppings that you could put on. So like Reese's Pieces, marshmallows, that kind of stuff, and then some Halloween candy, and that was really good. It was kind of nice. It was nice and cool yesterday. Got my caramel apples. During the Cell games, the kind narrator kept going back and forth and calling him Mr. Satan or Hercule, and it made me laugh. Ray says, yeah, I was driving the truck on the farm long before I drove on the streets. Been driving for a long, long time. The Maze are effectively just remaking GT and people are eating it up. It's, I have mixed feelings. Just because the next arc for Super I really like, and I'd like to see, animated. But, like, I'll give it a shot. I'm not, like, crazy excited about it, but I'll give it a shot. I actually am trying to decide if I watch GT or not. I have not just yet. I'm trying to decide. Adult Lunchables, the best. Okay, masturbate. I feel silly having not watched GT since I've watched literally everything else. So, like, I feel like I should. Fill out my, my bingo card here. Finish the list. Lamb has, so generously offered to watch the live action with. By that I mean he's forcing me to. I like GT unironically. I think I will eventually. Eventually. As I'm getting close to having to decide which army to remove from display in order to make way for the Seraphon. Oh my goodness, we need more display space. What, which one you leaning towards, Sly? Who's gonna get the boot from the display case? Who's getting left out? Bahamut, yes, exactly. The charcuterie board. How are you today? How's your weekend? I call it that all the time. For anyone coming in, we are working on Grumlok and Gazbag. This is actually a Warhammer Online exclusive mini. This is for Scorch Panda in chat. Thank you for the opportunity to paint him. So we're just now kind of getting to some of our layers and yeah, some of the more fun stuff. Welcome in, everybody. Let's see, Slices. I've capped the number of shelves at 10. I think it'll be the Ogre Maw Tribes to make way. Rip Maw Tribes army. So wait, how many Sigmar armies are there? If we're capped at 10, how many are not going to be able to be displayed? What the heck is a shark? A charcuterie, but TikTok got a hold of it. Hoot. Yeah, a charcuterie board. But TikTokified. That's what that is. You prefer it over Ultra Instinct and Ego? Yeah, it's I like what they gave Vegeta, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's fun and I like the uniqueness of both. I like that everyone's getting their own thing. That makes me happy. I think it's more fun. Thomas says I watched Meg 2 with the wife last night. Such a silly movie. The army's not on display. Go to the garage. So sad. I'm with you, Ace of Mine. Oh no. Not the garage. Man, if you did that here in Texas, they would melt. You would have one just chunk of army when you came back for them. I'm a little jealous you can do that. They would just be a giant wad of plastic when you went back out. They were in the garage for an extended time. Gohan's got, yeah. The one I don't like, but whatever. It's fine. With his dad's special move, right? I don't know. Conflicted on Gohan. Yeah. Yeah. If there was a Toy Story 5, that's where it would be set, your garage. Gohan is also there, yep. Alright, I'll say it. I like Gohan as a character. I think he's funny, smart. I like him. I don't like that he just gets power-ups. Just gets them. I just don't like that. That's just an anime trope I don't like. And unfortunately he is that. I just don't like the trope. But I think Gohan himself is great. He's very sweet. My Polidari's stuck under the guest bedroom bath. I'm sorry, bedroom bed. Feels bad, man. Marines dominate the Alex. I need to figure out some more storage. I want to get some more stuff. Like into closets and things. Like, we have the display shelf out front, but I'm gonna try and keep, like, the armies I'm playing on that, so it's easy to, like, grab things to make a list. I need to figure out where everything else is gonna go. Goten will get Ultra Goober. I love Goten. Goten in the manga right now is, like, my favorite thing. He's so stinking cute. Like, what if Goku had social skills? That's Goten. Random power-ups are so annoying. Yeah, Ichigo's the same. God, I dislike it. And again, like, I think he's fine. Like, that's fine. It's just that trope I really don't like. But again, my favorite characters are Piccolo and Vegeta, so... it's just not for me. It says, I'm pretty happy with the 33-liter really useful boxes, but they're such a pain in the ass to get. I can't find a 20-liter one for the life of me. I have one here that the Seraphon came in, so it'll go back to the client, but it is nice. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Oh god. I hope I'm not spoiling things for Panda. Damn it. You guys get me all excited to talk Dragon Ball, and I start spoiling shit. Slices the really old stuff goes into the loft. That's where all my Fantasy Battle and 40k stuff is. Is that... Okay, sorry. When you say loft, is that like an attic, or is that still inside the house? If you don't mind me asking. Again, only asking because if we tried the attic here, it would be similar. It would just be a melted mess. I'm a little jealous you've got some options to put all your goodies. Your favorite characters are the best dads. Yeah, they're great. They're great. Nikki likes the bad guys. I do. It's true. Why isn't Tien in the World Tournament stuff? I have... I have bad news for you about Tien. He's a character I really love, and he just kind of gets left behind. Yeah. Tien's great, and he kind of, yeah, was great. Yeah. I have bad news, I'm sorry. And they forget about him completely, yeah. I mean, I guess not as bad as, like, Launch, but yeah, he's just kind of gone. Unfortunately, because he's cool. Torium has a... I think, it's interesting as you're going to Z, having now watched original Dragon Ball, and getting a little bit more of how Toriyama just does things. It's really interesting. Because he definitely is the more goofy, the new series, all of that. That's him. It's not the serious stuff. It's the goofy stuff. So it's been interesting to watch, I guess, fan reaction. Especially for those who have not gone back to watch original. Because he's all about the goofy. Tien's sitting by the phone waiting to be included. I'm laughing because it's actually a thing for Yamcha and Super. It's sad. Just dunk on him. So openly said he dislikes how popular Vegeta is. Yep, and that's why Mans gets chopped out so often. Yeah, that's just kind of how he works. Yep. So it's interesting. If you try to make it, you try to take the serious side of it, you're, may get disappointed at times, yeah. Said it before, and I'll say it again. I love Vegeta, but I love when Vegeta gets put in his place more. It's the cycle. Tony, hello, how are you today? We are working on Grumlok and Gazbag. This is actually Warhammer Online exclusive model. It is metal, so I'm trying to be real careful here today. But we're just now getting to some of our layers and highlights and things like that. Prince of all jobbers. Oops, fresh one flying. We will have we went through the reveals from yesterday. We will have the pre-order article here in just a little bit. What do we think will be pre-order, chat? Is there anything we're still waiting on before all of the new goodies? I don't honestly remember. What do we think we will have? Warcry? Maybe. Yeah, I honestly can't remember what we still have left. Chat, any guesses? Anyone else actually remember? Nope. Sadie's trying to guess, sorry. Gotta be careful, yeet! I was too careful with the orc. The brush can go flying. That's fine. I don't want to chip up our orc. That would make me very sad. Sadie. Goodness. He's so angry. Gonna mute for a second. Okay. I love when she's just running around growling. So cute. You heard this Vegeta slander and having none of it? Ooh. So grumbly. I was building the Space Marines yesterday. My cat had many opinions he wanted me to know about. He carried on for like 5 minutes. That's a lot. He had a lot on his mind, Panda. Okay, let me go back to where I had to mute. We had epic stuff, do we think? Is it epic time? God's saying no, I don't know. We have the rest of Cities of Sigmar, that's true. Pre-order, didn't we just have that every week? Yup, every week. I watch Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. My favorite character is Roshi. Yeah, I think that might be all. I'm trying to think what else we might be waiting on. I feel like it's the box games I always forget too. Like when we get like a Blood Bowl or something, it's like, oh yeah. Forgot we were waiting on stuff for that. Is there anything else we're missing, chat? I am curious when Epic's gonna finally come out. It's been an interesting delay on that. You just need more Cell, same. Cell's probably my favorite arc. Let's see. We need to start working on. Trying to avoid washes here. Let's just keep working on the red, I guess. We need some more bright reds. Give me the lady on the Manticore. Such a cool mini hoot. I'm doing Cities of Sigmar just for that model and go trick. Dragon Fang, hello. How are ya? It's good to see ya. What you up to today? Not the lame Cell Max stuff. I need sassy Cell. Yes. Yes, Kuzan. I'm all in support of this. As weird as it is to keep bringing back villains, I love Cell. I do love Cell. Welcome back on our first. How are you? GW remembers it has box games, yeah. Who is waiting for Imperialis stuff? Who's waiting for Epic? That's what it says. For once, the cat did me a fave. She batted a missing shield out from under the couch. Good kitty, yeah. Good job. I don't know. I've seen your whip photos. I think the cats are pretty helpful. Hiding up under the computer monitor and everything. I think they're pretty helpful. Sleeping mostly. Oh, or work shifts. Gotcha. Uh-oh, on our first, just had to read last rites to my washing machine. F's in chat. Freaking thing won't drain, I'm sorry. Womp womp. Well, hopefully you can get a new one in here soon. I'm assuming that means new one and not repairs, but I don't know. I'm not a washing machine expert. Thank you, chat. Candace says, I'm waiting for plastic porphyrion. It's totally happening, right? Right? Well, I mean, with everything else coming plastic, I think it's a good guess. What do we think, chat? Will the porphyrion come to plastic? That seems to be what they want to do. I feel like if you're able to kind of wait, yeah, probably worth waiting. Eventually, for sure. Yeah, I think chances are good, considering how many of the others have come to plastic. Isn't Porphyrion a Pokemon? It does sound like one. It sure sounds like one. I'll be waiting. I'm not spending $600 on resin. Yeah. Not when the chance is pretty good. Those Forge World prices. I don't think I can Forge World anymore. Yeah. I'll just wait. It'll come to plastic. I'll get the legends along with the Cerastus Knights. Wasted Mine's still bitter. Rightfully so, but still bitter. A little wary of anything coming to plastic. That's fair. That's fair. Let's start working. We need to work on their lips. Let's get some pinks out. Really want the Astraeus and it's too much. Even the characters. I was gonna pick up some of the Emperor's Children, like, characters and stuff. Nah, ended up taking those off my throne. Maybe later. But they're too much money. Oh, I'm sorry. Speaking of my throne, I am saving up for a microphone. So, you guys know, and watch me unfortunately troubleshoot today. I have updated my computer. I would like to update my microphone so that it doesn't explode on me again. If anyone would like to help chip in, that's on my throne. I just offer that because a few people were asking the other day. But that is available. We're going to save up and get this one that I've had forever all updated. And hopefully less explosions. Plastic Leviathan, I think it didn't even make it a year. 364 days from announcement to Legends. I'm so sad. I love the Leviathan. $70 for a single Space Marine, but he has a cool sword. It's a little crazy with price increases and things. And then, obviously, here in the States, we get the weird, where it's not actually the conversion rate. It's like a weird marked up conversion rate. It's just not worth it. Like, I'm glad I was able to pick up some of the, I have Iron Hill Dwarves for Middle-earth, and I was glad I was able to get a deal on those here locally, because I can only imagine how much I would have had to spend to keep working on that army. Panda says, hopefully it's not a sore spot, but how's the Tantalus coming? Yeah, Mousebait's working on some Forge World. Anyone else have some resin projects we're working on? I have the Imperial Fists we started. I think that's the only resin I have. Like, moving stuff to make sure that's correct. Yeah, I think I'm just working on the Praetors right now. But not in the UK tax, yeah. That's it's pretty brutal for us here. When you add all that in, I don't think it's worth it for me. If I'm honest. Conversion rate and extra profit, yeah. Whatever they're building in there. God, and if prices go up again next year, I'm not gonna be able to Warhammer much longer. Glad I got a backlog, for sure. Glad I've got a backlog. Eldari Plastic Lynx, so I can use two. Such a cool tank. And Plastic Hornets. But not in the UK tax is actually stupid. Yeah, no, it's really dumb. It just makes things far too expensive to just be able to, like, pick up because you feel like it. Far too expensive. Alright. I'm loving all the Imperial Fist Praetors in the Discord. Such a cool model. Yeah. So weird that there's now another version of it, but they both look nice. If you guys missed it, I'll show off mine. Is our Terminator one. Here is our regular boy. I'll be working on them maybe a little bit this week. I think the orcs are going to be my focus this week, but we'll probably get a little bit more work done on them. But they're really cool models. I think all the Praetors have been great with the new models coming. All running according to plan. It's not backlog, it's reserves from prices go up. See? Termickin gets it. See? Makes us feel better about that backlog, right? It's all according to plan. Alright, there's that. I think teeth are still drying a little bit. I feel like maybe we do the wash and then just keep cruising. Yeah, let's do a wash on our silver here. It'll probably be a few washes because I'll do some rusting as well. But Nikki's pointing the other way, yeah. Totally worth having both. Totally worth. It's an interesting one. I mean, I'm glad there are options. I'm glad that one is still available. I didn't just, like, go away. But it's an interesting one. What does everyone have planned for the rest of today? What do we got, chat? I'm going to try and do some more admin stuff, and I have some airbrushing to do. I've got to get some clear coats on the Seraphon. Get them photographed and back home. And then, yeah, probably tinker with some admin stuff today. Grinding Guild Wars 2 legendary trinkets. The grind continues for Wasted Mind. I will probably play some more Yakuza later. Work on my orc stuff. You're getting the all clear that we're good for work. Yeah, I hope you're not stuck working all day. Alright, I'm just using Nuln Oil over all of our metallics. We'll come back with some rust and some other... probably some more browns a bit later. For now, just wait. Or maybe I'll go nap, who knows. Nap sounds pretty great. But it says, rest of today, get all 30 Saurus Warrior scales finished, split them into 3 groups of 10, start batching the details and highlights, aiming to get them finished by next weekend. I know, like, 30 is a lot, don't get me wrong. The ones we did for the commission weren't bad, though. Like, it really is majority skin and scales. If you've got a lot of that knocked out, I think you'll hit your goal pretty easily, Sly. Because after that, it's really just, like, the little... They've got, like, a bracelet. Their little mouth. But that's really about it. They're not too bad. Thinking on today's pre-order announcement, did Cities of Sigmar ever get their general release? Not yet, no. We're still waiting on. It was just the army box so far. I feel like a lot of us may be thinking today. That pre-order. Since that's something we've seen and not out yet. Play some Project Zomboid later. Go to bed early. Get some rest. Sounds like a good plan to me. So mostly the gold and the rope. Yeah, there's not a whole lot. Like, they're not covered in a lot of details. Other than your, like, your musician and stuff. Nice. Coming from other armies that have just a whole lot of stuff on them. Warriors aren't too bad. think my next batch paint is going to be Alive and Manus's Imperial Fists, after the orcs are now done. Definitely needed a little break after all the orcs, but I think we're good to go now. Alright, skulls washed, metallics washed. Let's get his little teeth. Almost forgot them. Let's see, I decided to make a list for 3K point list for Nidzilla. The end result is a lot of interesting stuff out of my collection. Is there something you're really excited to take that maybe you don't normally get to? Big bug lists are my favorite. I know some people love running the like swarms and stuff, but it's gonna take all of the giant nids is the best. The wash made a big difference already. Let's see, what else? Sadie? I'm gonna mute because she's coming in here. She can go grumble out there. Demericron, because it's only been in 2 to 3 games. But it's a legend unit, so my opponent would have to agree to it. Is it just a, sorry. This is a friendly game? I'm gonna ask chat. Chat, when you go to the store, are you okay with playing with the Legends models? Oh my god. Sorry, chat. She's being obnoxious. Alright, let's start working more of our silver. I played at the store, sure. Friendly games only. Play at the store is this ways a man. Not about it. Oh my god. This is my life, chat. Alright. For the places that aren't just waiting on a wash to dry, we're going to start doing our silver. There, Sly's got all the points. Oh my god. No, we can take part in turns. That's fair. We have a mix here in chat, so I wasn't sure. We've got tournament players. I actively avoid tournaments, so totally understand. They're too much for me. Hey Warpig, welcome in. Friends, I use one off rule. Each player gets 1 Legends unit. I like that. I like that you can still take like something that you want to take. It doesn't get too crazy. How are you today? Welcome in. If I played in the store, I wouldn't have a bloody Pepsi stain on my game room carpet. Now only water in the game room. Uh-oh. Someone got in trouble. Trouble? I'm always so paranoid in the game room because we've got like all the books. For D&D, we actually have one of the like monitors like within a box to use for the maps. I'm always very nervous about drinks, so I'm with you there. You actually enjoy badge painting? No. You think you do, Sly, but just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm glad you enjoy it. It steals my soul right out of my body when I have to do it. I'm glad you enjoy it. I figured it was brother. I thought I'd go out, but it reappeared. My game room floor is such a mess. Oh no. Yeah, no, I don't trust. I don't trust the open beverages. Probably the tables with the cup holders are popular, probably. Yeah. Cut down on some of it, at least. Probably in the padding if it's on a rug. One reason we're getting rid of most of the carpet. is an autism thing for me. I find models I don't have... I'm sorry, that already have a template more challenging. Whereas batch paint, I know exactly what I need to do every time. That's fair. I think that makes sense. I have those days where that's nice. Especially, yeah, if I'm working on a character or something more custom. And some days I just want to knock something out. That's fair. I wish to complain my father bought a new tablet. Now I want the same one, but I don't know if I'd use it. The technology envy is real. I know a lot of us have been updating computers and things, and it seems to be once one person gets something, then everyone wants something. I know I had it. Scott was looking at graphics card, and then here I am getting a new system, so it's definitely a thing. I should run wood in the rooms upstairs and with carpet for the bedrooms. It's basically brand new. Oh my gosh, under 6 months old and already Pepsi stain. I'm sorry. That's frustrating. The month when I painted 90 Volkite Berserkers was pushing it. That's... yeah. I can only do that when I'm getting paid. Even then, it's a little iffy for me. That's a lot, Sly. No, thank you. On a new CPU, which is snowballed into an almost full PC. It kind of has to, though, because once you update one thing, the rest of it has to, you know, has to work all together. Kinda has to. Unfortunately, if you're not prepared to spend just that much. I know I spent more than I anticipated, but peace of mind. I know it's all ready and I don't have to worry about it for a while. Around the time I did 60 skinks. They're all crazy. I really ran to win a particular game, so I was on a bit of a mission. I only ever fielded all 90 once. Then I realized how much of a bad friend I was in doing so. Oh no. Sounds like it backfired a little bit. Did your list become busted? It sounds like it did. This one says, prefer painting all the unit at once. If I'm gonna have 20 of something, I want to paint all 20 at once, so they get the same treatment. For consistency's sake, and I do try to do this with commissions, it is the way to go. Is it the most fun? I don't think so. Not for me. Others may enjoy it, but it's definitely not the most fun for me. It makes sense though, yeah. Especially if you're like airbrushing or doing all the weathering and stuff at once. Having it all together is really nice. For one game, I was that guy. Never again. I don't know. I feel like if you paint 90 models in a month, you get like one pass of being that guy. Just you got to see how that goes down, right? For all that work you've put in. Let's see. Flames on the Hot Rod Orc Snazwagon wannabe or something else. Flames sounds like a lot of fun to me. Yeah. How else will it go fast, Mousebeat? Gotta be red with flames. It's like the newer CPUs on DDR5 RAM, so that needs a new motherboard. Might as well go with a new PSU so I can future-proof for the GPU. Yep. Yep. That's exactly what happened to me, Ravenlord. I know this pain. The new pain I've run into is getting Windows to transfer over. So I was hoping to bring Windows 10 over with me, but they were being a pain about activation. I don't know that I'm going to be able to. I think I just give up and go with 11. Because it's been a little bit of a nightmare. Let's see, pick in the Discord. I'm thinking maybe 3 sets, one for each visible side. Otherwise, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll start with the sides. Yeah, give one side a shot. See if you like it. I think it sounds fun, but I'm not the one having to paint it, so. Give it a shot and see what you think. I think if anything were to get flames, one of the buggies for the orcs definitely needs flames. I think that makes sense. Or comes I being slow. Looks like it might be Necromunda this week, trying to get the link. Okay, thank you, Ravenlord. Oh, I didn't even realize it was time. Having too much fun painting our orc. Didn't even notice. But thank you. Once that's up, we'll take a look. This makes me old, but I hate the appification of Windows OS. I need to see what exactly 11 does. I also do not like things being in apps. That is, that's the big feature of 11, then I'm in trouble. Bill, hello! It is afternoon, I'm sorry. When did that happen? I guess about an hour ago. Welcome in. Here, I'll help you out. It was only 3 minutes ago, Bill. 3 minutes ago it happened. What you up to? How's your weekend? I hope that helps. We are working on Grumlok and Gazbag, which is the Warhammer Online mini. This is for Scorch Panda in the chat. Been a lot of fun so far. We're painting the chunk. That's right. We are painting this. Getting in another character paint here before we dive into some larger projects. And of course for ORKtober. This is about as ORKtober as you can get. I love it. You're very chunk. I love his little goblin parrot friend. Makes me happy. Weekend is blarg. I've slept a lot. If you need the rest, I'm glad you're getting the rest. Hope everything going well, Bill. Sorry, chat. My arm is starting to really hurt. Let me take a little break here. I'm on Windows 10, hoping I can just transfer over. Apparently it's not as simple as it should be. We ran into it where it said it's supposed to be saved on your like Microsoft account, and that didn't work for me. So then we tried to take my old motherboard and put it actually into an old rig that we still had. But then we realized we'd have to move the drive over with it too. But with stream in the morning, that just didn't make sense. And we're gonna regroup. But yeah, it's a pain in the butt, Ravenlord. I feel like every time I have to do Microsoft accounts, it just doesn't work. It's just, their account stuff is awful. It's a pain in the ass. Never, ever works. Alright. Oh, thanks for Lurk Mousebait. Bill says, I downloaded the Paint Rack app again, and then I remember how painful it is to use. So I dug in and found the data files. Now I'm figuring out how to get the color information out of the data that I want. Bill's out here hacking the app. Oh, all the technology woes here in chat. Well, hopefully you can get it, Bill. You can get what you're looking for. Article is up. Okay. I think we were trying to get a link and it was being goofy. Like a link that's not. There we go. Thank you, Sly. We'll look here in just a second. Where are the ruins of, is that Yardlin? Yardlin? Alright. Before we go over there, here's where our work is at. Sadie is also ready for the article. Alright. Hop back over there. Meow. Oh, WordPress in 503 errors. What is happening? They broke their website again? Oh. Yeah, it's just spinning for me. Desktop says my desktop has Windows 10. It doesn't update anymore. AMD isn't eligible for 11. Beauty Cam 3-time bonus! I'm gonna try it one more time here. And yeah, I think we have to wait for him to fix it. Yeah. Okay, we'll have to wait for them to fix it. Sorry, I saw it. I saw you guys talking about it as I moved over. Okay, more orc time. We get to get some more progress in. All good. I found a post from the guy who makes it where he says the algorithm he uses for color similarity. Found some open source code for that algorithm. The rest is just tying things together. You got a whole project there, Bill. That's really cool that you can do all that. Hey, X-Wing, welcome in. The 40 years of Warhammer previews were underwhelming. Glorious Bretonians and Age of Sigmar, though, welcome on in. Yeah, I was telling chat, I think it's kind of a blessing and a curse when there's the reveals, or you don't want like a whole lot from it. Let your wallet recover a little bit. Welcome on in. I think the new Bretonia models are great. I like the new guys on the Pegasus and stuff. And then for me personally, I'll just be waiting for the Striking Scorpions to come out separately. I don't play Kill Team, so no rush, but I'd like to get the Striking Scorpions. Now that they're out of Finecast. As you come in, we are working on, this is Grumlok and Gazbag, which is a model for our Warhammer Online. So a really cool piece here for ORKtober. How are you? You're gonna go ham on Bretonians next year, my favorite old Warhammer army. They're really cool. When we first got into fantasy, there was someone at our local store who had a beautiful Bretonian army. And I'm sad that that army didn't get played for. I don't know if they ended up doing like 9th Age or anything, but it was a beautiful army, and I was really sad when I found out they were getting rid of it. That army, sorry. Like the rules, not that specific army. But there's also a Tomb King player. Was local, so hopefully they're having fun with the two. Rumor has Old World for February 24th. Interesting. That seems like weird timing, but thinking back, I feel like that's always like a... Well, usually an army release about that time. Autofire, thank you so much for that sub for 16 months of support. Thank you. How are you today? Amazing Painter Man, welcome in. Painting is going well. Here's where we, he was just a white zenithal when we started stream, so we've made a lot of progress. We still got a lot to go. How are you? Is there anything you're working on? I'm gonna dance back. Right in the middle. February right after the yearly. I was gonna say, because my last 2 birthdays have been, it was Slanesh, and then Eldar was about that time. Valentine's Day, get your significant other, a Bretonia army. There you go. Get it out, Sly. Get some dinner. Prep for the week ahead. Have a great rest of the day. Bye, Sly. We'll see you later. Thanks so much for hanging out. You can get everything all set for the week. A print order, run a Rogue Trader. That's it. Some overpriced products, some merch. A lot of friends. I'm good. I was playing some Diablo 3 with the husband, taking a break. Very nice. 3 is so much fun. I was, 4 has been a little bit of a disappointment. 3 is still a lot of fun, though. What class are you running? What you got? 3 is great for big numbers, go up. Plus, I love Witch Doctor. Let's see, working on some Dreadnought weapons. My Contemptor's option has been sat in a box begging for paint. Let's go. Let's get it out. Love to hear that. Are you doing, are we magnetizing? Witch Doctor bit. Yeah, it's fun. I love that class. It's so much fun. You just got critters everywhere. I love those types of classes in games. I'll ask since we've got some more friends in here. Anyone else playing any fun games right now? While we wait for the Warcom website to fix itself. What are we playing, chat? I have been playing Yakuza Like a Dragon, and it's been very good. I love the Yakuza series. I was trying to play through the entire series, but I got a little caught up around 5, so I ended up watching a video, and I'm just getting caught up. So I can play the new ones when they come out. Flying Monkey Paints, hello, it has been a bit. How are you? It's so good to see you. We're working on an orc. What you got going on? Let's see, X-Wing's painting new Terminators, classic Deathwing colors. You guys have painting a lot of different chapter schemes using the new Terminators, wonderful minis. I think they look great. Yeah, I never actually finished some Wolfguard, and I thought about maybe taking the new kit and going a little nuts with them. Just not even... Maybe take some bits from the old kit, but I think I want to do that and just have fun with the new stuff. They look really good. Glad you're enjoying them. Plus, they're going to look sick in Deathwing. Let's see, he's a magnetized. I just set him up to slide the weapons on and off. Slight friction point at the joint. It's nice when kits let you do that. You don't have to magnetize. But you can still have your options. Well, good. They posted the dead link to Twitter, too. Okay. Ah, Cyberpunk's next on my list. X-Wing. 2.0 and then Phantom Liberty. I didn't actually play at launch. Because I hadn't pre-ordered, and then obviously rough launch. So I decided to wait, and I'm gonna hop in with all the new stuff here. I've heard both are very good. The updates to the game and then the expansion. So I'm excited. I actually just got some PC upgrades, and we loaded up Cyberpunk to like test, and it like put me on max settings right off the bat, and I was like, yes, this is worth it. Is he doing well? I dropped off Twitch and Insta for a while. I was causing anxiety comparing my work to others. I'm sorry to hear that. I know that's pretty common. But I'm glad you're back. Do you have a project you're excited to get back with? I'll put it out there again in case anyone needs to hear it. Compare your work to your previous work. Look at all that growth you have. That is the only thing you need to compare yourself to. Your previous work. Cyberpunk's a really good game. That's what I've heard. The not beta masquerading as actual release. Woo! I'm glad they got it sorted. And it's now what they wanted it to be. And I'm glad to hop in. Way to go. I have a bus I just finished. Oh, but it's not on Insta yet. I'm excited to see it when it is up. I think I have a similar feeling. I have not wanted to work on display stuff for a while. Not necessarily comparison, but it's just it doesn't seem as fun to me at the moment. Work on the same thing for God knows how long. I just haven't. It's been more fun knocking out a whole bunch of stuff. I feel that a little bit. But like for me, it makes socials a little rougher because it's not my best stuff. So like, I don't always feel like sharing it, but as part of my job, I need to share it. So that's been weird to navigate. I don't know if anyone else has experienced similar. But yeah, I just want to finish some stuff. Whenever I'm feeling down on my stuff, I look at all the stuff I have on the shelf and go, damn, I paint good. It kind of helps. I think having a display shelf is huge. I really do. Just a place where you're like, all right, this is done, and you can literally go put it on the shelf with the other stuff. Whoa, come back here. I think that is such a big thing to have. For that exact reason. Look how much I have done. Look how much stuff I have accomplished. Big bosses, absolutely. Like, hey, I painted that army or that big crazy model. Yeah, exactly. You need that moment. Either for yourself or even like if you've got people coming over board games and stuff, they can see your stuff and get some feedback. It's nice to have it on display and see all the stuff you've done. I know for me, sometimes it just feels like I haven't done a lot of stuff, but then by the time I'm adding the model to the shelf, it's like, oh no, I've painted a lot of stuff. The X-Wing says, I baked today. I need to clear out some eggs, so good excuse to make a cake. Yum, what kind of cake? I have been on a high-protein diet, and I am so sick of eggs. I think I need to switch to some oatmeal or something for a bit. I also need to clear out some eggs. If you like it, then that's all that counts. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. My Dark Angels are my everything in this hobby. They're always front and center on my shelf so I can easily glance at them. Love that. Love, love, love that. Glad they have a spot. Wait, there's a cakeware! Frozen Wolf. Ears perked up. I had a dream the other night about painting up another batch of Seraphon flyers. It's like, I should do that again soon. You're on keto, eggs are life. Yep, back when I did keto. I got sick of eggs then, too. They're great. They're so good for it, but every day is a little much for me. I am doing, not keto. I'm trying to keep carbs pretty low, but low carb, high protein. I'm down 12 pounds so far, and then I've put on a few pounds of muscle. I wish that was easier to track. Working out 5 days a week now, so. A friend of mine gave me, ooh, a tiramisu cake. She's supposed to be my gym buddy. Here's the thing, though. You work out so you can have the tiramisu cake. That's how it works. That's how I treat it anyway. I can have pizza. I just have to make sure I work out that day. That's the way to do it. What I need to stop doing is getting down because I haven't painted as much as last year, even though I've taken some of what was spare time for hobby and turned it into gym time. I think the other thing to keep in mind too is if you're spending more time on models. I think some people get a little caught up on that. You're putting more time per model. Don't let that drag you down either. I'm going to go local store. I'm going to try and play Nidzilla, seeing how less models for a 1,000-point game. 1,000 points, it's a little tough because you can't take as many of the big bugs. But I hope that you have fun with it. I have fun with the big bugs. You look thin, definitely. You got fit. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's been a journey. We're learning a lot as we go. I appreciate it. 12, yeah. And then whatever of muscle. The other thing I did is I took measurements for like around my waist and around my biceps and like things like that. So watching the inches come off, even if the scale isn't moving super quick, has been huge. That's been really helpful. So I will pass that along in case anyone else is doing the same. Because yeah, it's definitely turning into muscle. It's just hard to track that, which is difficult, I think. Right, so it's a 2,500 steps with the daily walk. Let's go. That's awesome, Riot. I'm glad you're keeping with it. Awesome job. I thank you, Big Boss. I need to do a lot more workouts before I think of rewards. I think the other thing I'll put is don't make food a reward. Like I said it as in like calorie balancing. You can have the cake if you work out, but like put a new model as your reward. Or something like that. Mine was my tattoos. When I was happy about my arms, I could go get my tattoos. Something like that I think helps. Not food related. I know for me, I had to fix kind of how I look at food. That was part of it. Diet culture is toxic AF. I had to reevaluate how I see things. Just pass it along in case anyone else, if that clicks with anyone. I'm by far not an expert, but if that helps anyone, then cool. The list I'm thinking of taking is a Swarmlord, Screamer Killer, Neuro Tyrant, Toxicant, and Tyrannifex with Acid Spray. Is that for your big list? I'm like, there's no way that's 1,000 points. Your legs are very wobbly afterwards. They'll get stronger, right? I think that's been, this part of mine is the treadmill every day, and it's crazy when your legs will transform here. It's pretty nuts. Pretty cool. Is it really 985 points? Seems so low. I'm curious how that'll go. I would have thought for sure. Or I guess you're not getting a whole lot of upgrades though, because what would you have? Upgrade would be rain effects. Yeah, Bill says, Dad's good. It's how you know it's working. I love days where I'm like super sore the next day after my workout. Mostly started the gym and not be out of breath, just walking up the stairs at work. But it's been nice seeing the weight drop off a bit. I'm not good at the diet stuff to make it really improve. Yeah, that's that is the other part. Is the biggest change is going to be from diet. But getting the strength, the endurance built up is great. Yeah, for sure. All right. I'm sad we don't have the article, but I guess it means we can get more on him. Let's get our... So he does have... The picture I'm using does have some markings that are kind of cool. Which I guess would actually be black with the red filter over it. We're going to go ahead and get some checkers on here. Is anyone else going to be playing some Warhammer here soon? We've got a Nidzilla list in progress. Anyone else building some lists? I think we're excited to run. I need to get my Eldar list together for when Scott and I do finally play. I haven't put that together yet. It's going to be like... I basically picked up one of the new stuff for each Eldar. So like one of the Guardians, one of the Dark Reapers. I have one thing of Howling Banshees. That's going to be a weird list, but not been able to take them. Rogue Wolf, thank you so much for that sub. I need to increase that volume. Thank you for 45 months of support. How are you today? Welcome in. We are painting a Warhammer Online mini. This is Grumlok and Gazbag. What are you up to? I just like saying the name over and over again. It's fun. Just fun. If you guys like the orcs, I will be back again tomorrow with more orcs. Probably have whatever we don't get to on him today. We'll have more of him tomorrow. And then we've got some orc characters I need to finish. And then the orc knobs to go with the boys that we did. So we'll have more orcs tomorrow. Dee Dee, welcome in. How are you? Thank you. Okay, explain. Yeah. What you got? What upgrades have you got there? I'm surprised that comes in under 1,000 points. Very surprised. Doing good. Got the new Marine Codex. Have you been able to play just yet, Rogue? Anything we're excited to take? I'll have no much upgrades, so it's pretty stock. I was gonna say, I think then that makes more sense. I tend to give my terrain effects some good upgrades. I guess Warmler doesn't get a whole lot, though. But that makes more sense, yeah. The Exalted, going back to the workout, keep going, it's consistency. I think that was the biggest thing for mine, was realizing you just have to show up for yourself every day, and you will have the progress. But it's gonna take time. It has to be every day, or the whatever, like how many times a week you commit to. It's a matter of doing it. Just do the things. And as all this orc stuff makes me excited to see if we get new models. I feel like there's a few. Looking at you, weird boy, they should replace. I feel like the old look at what's in Finecast. I think that's the way to go. They can bring something new over to plastic. It's a good way to look at it. The poor weird boy. Feel bad. Client knows I don't like the weird boy. Like, nothing against him, nothing against his army. I just don't like that model. The model's just rough. It definitely needs some love. Greedy, hello, how are ya? What'd you think of reveals yesterday? Welcome in. Show up for myself. I don't like that guy though. Well, show up for the one you want him to be. That's what finally made it click for me. Is I need to show up for myself the way I show up for others. Nope, weird boy. Mouse bait, the work player, also not liking the weird boy. Beautiful sculpts, Broso, thank you. How are you today? Welcome in. Or yeah, you could go with Exalted, get yourself a coach. Just forces you to do it. I'm quite strict to making sure I get 3 days a weekend, even if it means 3 days in a row. Yeah. I think that's huge, Ravenlord. Let's see. Marathon says, any ideas for color schemes for World Eaters other than the classic red? You could look at, and I actually prefer, the Heresy scheme. There is the blue and white. You like that? Outside of that, I don't actually know, like, lore-wise, what to suggest. Chat, any other ideas for some World Eaters? Grab the RTLW, weird boy. I use the Grat and the Mushroom Shaman, so the weird boy. This dude's looking sweet, thank you, bro. So this is the Warhammer Online exclusive mini, so a really cool opportunity to paint him. This is for Scorch Panda in chat. He's been a lot of fun so far. Thank you. I think we need some gold next up. Let's finish this fur. I got distracted. I know my weird boy is in the current model. I wonder if I have an old one or if you picked a fantasy. I think a lot of people go with the fantasy one instead. Just proxy him in. Yeah. Blue and white. I never thought that for World Eaters. That kind of... Look at the... look at Heresy. Look at World Eaters Heresy. It's really fun because then you can bloody it up too. You can weather the poop out of it if you want to. And have some really cool effects. But yeah, look at Heresy. See if you like that. Otherwise, I'm not sure what to suggest. I feel like it gets very custom at that point. We're going to post the list in Discord. The tabletop thread is usually where we put stuff like that, if you want to throw it in there. Would be a good spot. Yeah, they're having issues today. So we haven't looked at the article just yet. If it comes up before end of stream, we'll definitely take a look all together. But looks like they're having some issues, unfortunately. Yeah, hobby shop. Either way, whatever makes sense. We're not sticklers about it, but I think tabletops where it usually ends up. Deus Eterna, welcome in. Is mini painting a big industry? I always found it interesting. I think the biggest is definitely Games Workshop. I think it's continuing to get bigger. Yeah. So between Games Workshop, a lot more of the board games are picking up miniatures too as part of their board game. 3D printing has also been huge for kind of more people entering the space. But yeah, I would say it's getting bigger. How are you? Welcome on in. I hadn't seen the mushroom hat one until now, and now I want it. Yes, all 5 million Warhammer sites are down today. Yeah, we'll just keep an eye out. If it's up, cool, we'll take a look. Otherwise, I guess we can look tomorrow. We will be back tomorrow, so if you guys want to catch some more orcs, we're going to bring this guy back. And then we've got our characters to finish. And I've got some... I don't think we would get to the orc knobs, but I have them. We'll just keep continuing on orcs. Get some more ORKtober time. 'Cause fun. Sometimes I can't handle the hype screaming over Bretonia's return. Are you prepared, Dee Dee? Prepare for Bretonia? What was your favorite thing from the reveals? You gotta get him. He's amazeballs. And he has a caterpillar friend. I feel like so many of the character models are just turning into, They also have this critter with them. I think the blue and the white scheme is cooler than the red one. I tend to prefer the Heresy schemes. My 40k Space Wolves are the Heresy gray. So I'm a little biased, but I tend to prefer the Heresy schemes. I think they look a little cooler for a lot of armies. World Eaters included. Dee Dee says, thankfully Britannia never left my closet. The only thing I need to grab are the Foot Knights. I just need a few Squig Hopper Grat Riders so I can put them on the Necromunda Escher bikes. Greedy says, the models look cool, I just can't get past the square bases. Greedy says, not for me. That's fair. I think I'll probably pick up at some point maybe a character or two to paint just for funsies, but that's probably all that I'll do for old world stuff. I actually have my High Elves, and I have a dragon that we'll probably paint here on stream, but that'll probably be the extent of it for me. Where is my gold? How long does each miniature take for you usually? Like the size you're currently working on? Sure. So where we're at right now has been about 2.5 hours. I would say probably another session of that for a character like this. I really love characters, so I tend to cruise on through them. If I'm batch painting, it's a bit less. So batch painting as far as like the same Space Marine, yet you have to have like 50 of them. I don't take as long as those, but the characters, yeah, probably about 2 streams worth. I can get through a miniature to a nice standard. Where I'm putting more attention to details and things like that. And then obviously if I go like a display, if there's something I want to put a ton of time into, that's probably easily 2 to 3 times that amount of time. If that helps. Bill says square. Hold on. It was hurting. Okay. Square bases or proper bases, Bill? Bill's just ready. Bring him back. Confirm she's doing Bretonians. If the Green Knight gets a new model, we're painting that. We're painting that. Tabletop job can be like a week for, say, 20 peeps for most of us, so that helps. Yeah, if you're trying to just knock out something, I would say, yeah, about a week. On and off. Usually needs some breaks in there because it gets a little monotonous. It's tough painting the same mini multiple times. Not quite as fun because you're not getting to be as creative with it. I'm gonna do the Unicorn Handmaiden, though. She's pretty. I have the old Green Knight that Vatrat sent me, and I think it'd be really fun to do both. Original and then new. I think that would be fun. Still really want the Bray Shamans and the Beast Vanguard, but I don't want to buy the Vanguard just to make the one. Hopefully it'll be available separately at some point. Hard when we don't know how long it's going to be before it is. You did, yeah. I've got the base. I've kind of kept everything else. The top of the staff is actually still in here too, that we were talking about. And then the skulls and stuff. Incorrigible party, welcome in. How are you today? We are painting some Warhammer. So this is actually a Warhammer Online exclusive mini. This is Grumlok and Gazbag. He is a metal miniature that we are working on today. How was your stream? What were you up to today? Sorry, my bot is busted. It doesn't know what we were doing. Emily Rose, welcome in. AJ, welcome in. How we doing? How was the stream? Tell us all about it. For anyone new, hi, I'm Nikki. We paint a lot of Warhammer here. So it is ORKtober right now, so we're painting some more orcs. But I am also, here's another orc I can show off. And on this boy here, I finally got his tattoo and everything on here, so he's ready to roll. To throw him in for clear coats too. I also really love Kingdom Death, which is a board game, a cooperative board game. So here are some minis from that. Once they stop hugging each other. Alright, here we go. Here is Kingdom Death. So the Flower Knight and the Halloween Flower Knight. Claudia, welcome in. How are you today? The tattoos are so dope. How long did you take to do? For Mazrog? I don't know, actually. Sorry. I don't actually know. It wasn't too bad. I did start in the center and kind of work out, and then kind of the band across the arm there. I don't actually know. Sorry. I wasn't paying attention to even guess. Looking dope, thank you so much. Yeah, how was your stream? How was it? What were we up to today? I miss it. Oh, I'm sorry, we played Lost in the Dark solo. Ooh, RPG book. That sounds really interesting. Chat, you know what to do. We were talking RPGs earlier. Go check out the stream, go give a follow. Thank you so much for the raid, I really appreciate it. Warcom has gone from 503 temporarily unavailable to now rate limited. Great. That does sound fun. We just started. Okay, chat. Here, if you wanted to hop in, go give a follow. Go watch that VOD, and then you're good to go. You can follow along with the next stream. Incorrigible party, how are you? How was the stream? Sounds like we were RPGing, which our community here also loves. So chat, go give a follow. Go check it out. Hey Kaigo, welcome in. How are ya? Yeah, how we all doing today? We're working on this older orc model, which is a lot of fun. Trying to figure out what else I want to kind of work on here before we wrap up for the day. Because I will need some lunch here soon. A solo tabletop RPG. That's really interesting. I'm going to have to check that out. That sounds really, really cool. Uh-oh, Scott says, the cheesy broccoli chicken rice bowl wasn't that great. It's like soup with chicken. Oh no. I'm sorry. The bowls have been disappointing. We picked up some like ready-made bowls at we just got H-E-B, the grocery store. Apparently the new stuff, not great. See, Mousepate says, nice! I love solo RPGs. Have some hiking, wandering type ones. Gives you options to take. You choose one role, and then you go with it. I love that. Ready to go. Just like immediately. Yeah, I will have to check that out. That sounds really interesting. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. You are among RPG friends here. We tried a new system. It's called Inspectors, but Spectre like the ghost. So it's basically like Ghostbusters. So we all had to make like characters in like dead-end jobs. and it's Dan's Discount, like, ghost hunting. And then that system was really interesting because if you succeeded, you added to the narrative. So, like, if I rolled a 5, I got to tell the party what I saw. So that was very, very different than like all the D&D I've played. But it was really cool. It's really awkward at first just because you're not used to it. But then as you kind of play off each other, it gets really fun. So if you like the easy to go ones, I'd recommend Inspectors. It was fun. Let's see, Lost in the Dark book is by Limitless Adventures. Let's see, do your eyes or back get tired first when you're painting for long durations? I would say at first, yes. So this is my full-time gig. I do commissions and streaming. So like I can do it all day. Definitely want to get up and stretch though, especially if you're not used to sitting and painting all day. But yeah, if you're not used to just working on something all day. Oh, Masswade's got a link if you guys want to check out Lost in the Dark. There is the link. Oh, and the site's up. Cool. All right, chat. Let's take a look at the, you know what? Let's end on the article today, just with timing. Let me do a wrap-up for a little orc, and then we'll take a look at pre-orders. So here is where Grumlok and Gazbag are today. I may do... Oh, Nikki, you'll be excited. Okay. I may do a couple washes just so they're dry for tomorrow, but we will come back to him. So if you guys like the orcs, we've got him. We've got a big mech. We've got the weird boy. We're going to take another orky day tomorrow, so come join us tomorrow for orcs. So let's take a look at what we got here. Oh, is Fulgrim in there? Is that why I'm excited? I was trying to think what what that little tease would be. Take a look. Window capture. Thank you, Massway, for the bits. Oh, is Scott trolling me? He would never. Scott would never troll me. He would never, if he knows what's good for him. Alright. Sunday preview. Explore the ruins of... I'm gonna go with Jardlin. I don't know if it's correct, but we're going with it. Necromunda, the Aranthian succession ruins of Jardlin. Things are not going well for the Imperial House. Hera Helmar has claimed the throne, but her planet is in flames. Lady Credo's revolution is gaining momentum. What are these words? Azostium? Aranthus has awoken, but to what end? Okay, so we have a new book. I will be honest, I don't play Necromunda. I barely know anything about Necromunda, so I'm sorry if I skimmed through some of this. The link is in chat if you want to read more. We've also got the Vansar Ashwace Arachnorigs, which still they look like Infinity to me, but they're really cool. They're a neat little model. A wasteland variant of the Vansar Arachnorig, the Ashwace Arachnorig, combines high-speed brutality with an array of deadly weapons. It is fitted with jump boosters to effortlessly traverse Necromunda's rad-soaked plains. Packs a myriad of weapons ranging from destructive plasma guns that melt through infantry or harpoon launchers to better snag loot in the Ash Waste, meaning it's prepared for any foe. We've also got card packs. We have a transfer sheet. Actually, some of those are pretty cool. Cool transfer. We've also got the mind-locked weird and cephalopod specters. Cast in Forge-Red resin, mind-locked weirds are unsanctioned psychers who have been broken to the will of the Psi Syndica and its shadowy allies. House Stalak are particularly favored partners of the Psychic Cartel, employ mind-locked weirds alongside their engineered creations, such as the cephalopod specters, cybernetic watchdogs built around fragment brains cloned from their bonded master. What are we doing? We're looking at the pre-orders for this week. Welcome in, Cool Whip. How are you? So these will be up for Forge Roll. We've also got the Vansar Ash upgrades. Add to your minis. Got it. Elsewhere in the 41st Millennium, we've got another tranche of made-to-order models, this time prominently featuring the Space Wolves and forces of the Inquisition. Limited period, 10 a.m. local time on Saturday, 21st of October till 8 a.m. GMT, Monday, the 30th of October. They can take up to 180 days to arrive. Here's what we got. Here's Lucas the Trickster in all of his glory. Joke's on you, Scott. I already have him. Nikki be in trouble? No. Absolutely not. These are available. These are slightly cooler and also available. These are available. In order, that's a Grey Hunter, the Wolf Standard, Lucas the Trickster, Rune Priest, and Terminator armor, all in resin. Grey Knight's Brother Captain, here I'll go over. Captain Stern in resin, Deathwatch Captain Artemis in plastic, Inquisitor Warrior Acolyte in metal. 2 pairs of resin servitors, servitors with plasma cannon, and servitors with multi-melta. You kind of want the standard bearer? You can absolutely hop in for that made to order. Alright, Heresy. We've also got a Traitor Champion console. He looks cool. Even the traitorous dogs of the 31st millennium still have their pride. Traitor Champion consoles are chosen from the best blades in their ranks. Ferocious Duelist is made of forge-rolled resin, whereas augmented Mark III Artificer armor holds a Paragon blade, Volkite Serpenta, choice of 2 heads, helmed or bear. You can be used by any of the Traitor Legions as a close combat character killer. Okay, chat's more excited about this. Rayleigh says, hello, future Iron Warrior. Let's see, we got End of the Death Volume 2. This has been out though, right? This is now paperback. I hate when they do. Oh no, this number is released as a numbered special edition, strictly limited to 25. Oh, I see. I got you. 2,500 copies. Regular hardback ebook MP3. Special edition has the full color art pages, leather effect cover, ribbon, bookmark, Arthur's signature. So what's it all about? That's a very pretty cover. Who's ready for the Scalper Wars? Yeah, if you want this book, you better be ready. With Terra Besiege and Humanity's Salvation on a knife edge, Sanguinius, Primarch of the Loyalist Blood Angels, braves the horrors of the War Master's flagship, the Vengeful Spirit. Single purpose in mind, to slay his brother Horus, decapitate the heresy once and for all, stop the forces of chaos from taking Terra. What could possibly go wrong? Ramage, hello, how are ya? What you up to today? We're going through the pre-order article here. We've also got Word Bearers, the Omnibus. Got Dead Men Walking as audiobook. Forges of Mars and Catachan Devil in French. Azurkin in German. Warhammer Plus. Battle Report play out a clash between the Stormcast Eternals and Disciples of Tzeentch. Lore Masters look at the Eldari Aspect Warriors and their origins. On top of that, there's lore added to the Warhammer Vault on Homunculus Covens. So that's what we got. Alright, chat. Where's our Necromunda players? Who's excited for pre-orders or for book? Who's gonna try and get the book? I need to get in the trenches to get my special edition. I've got the first 7 so far. I can't miss one. Fingers crossed for you. That stuff makes me nervous. That makes me nervous. The new console looks nice. These are available. It's the nicest thing I can say about Lucas the Trickster is that he's available. Yeah, that's what we got. Indeed, he's safe. That's what I do every time you post a wobble emote. I do it IRL. I gotta get my hands on the Legend of the Damned minis, but they're almost impossible to find. Essentially safe because you're broke at the moment. You get to save for the next one. You make purchase on GW first, so it saves menu card details. I don't waste time entering on Saturday. These are the pro strats. Ravenlord out here, speed running, pre-orders. It's contagious, it is. Look at him go. Alright, chat, and I think this is a good stopping point. We made it pretty far in our orc. We're gonna get back to him tomorrow. Yeah, ladies, yes, I am available. We'll get back to our orcs tomorrow, so if you guys enjoyed the orcs, we will have the one from today and then our other characters, maybe some of our smaller orcs tomorrow, so if you guys want to come hang out. Otherwise, if you want to see some of the other stuff we've been working on, here are my socials. We also have our Discord, which is where we hang out in between streams. And then tomorrow, our starter box challenge showcase goes up on YouTube. So if you want to check out, that is my next YouTube video. But it features all of you. So if you guys painted for the challenge, if you want to see how many minis we completed all together, that goes up tomorrow on YouTube. So go follow over there. But yeah, I'm going to, let me transition over here. Gonna wrap up here for today. So thank you everyone for coming to hang out. I really, really appreciate it. I hope everyone has a good rest of the weekend. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.